do, 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 do.
Welcome to the show. We're glad you're here. Grab a cold one, maybe a beer. Stay alert in the chat. Giveaway prizes. Heck, maybe we'll give away Uncle Bill's cowboy hat. Jim's his sidekick, wouldn't you know? Uncle Archimedeum in the show. Smash that like button and subscribe. Let's all be part of hashtag Uncle Bill's Tribe. Hashtag Uncle Bill's Tribe.
Hello, everybody.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, friends and neighbors, and all the ships at sea, welcome to Saturday Night with Uncle Bill and his
Uncle
recalcitrant
Bill.
friends. How you doing, guys?
Yeah, I'm good. Yourself?
I am just waking up. Spectacular. I had a work day was busy, but it was a successful day. Everything went the way it should.
Good.
For the most part. So I was able to get out of there on time, got home, and actually took a nap. This is
Oh, boy.
nappy. This is nappy Uncle Bill, and I'll be waking up as the evening goes along with the help of my little friend here.
Okay. Good. Yep, I worked as well. Worked 5 hours overtime today, and got home, had lunch, took a nap for about half hour. And then I finally got the PC working.
That's right. We're going to see Artie now. See if he lasts.
Yeah.
I have something to do later tonight, and I have to get up very early tomorrow. So this may not be the 3 or 4 hour thing that we do. So we'll see. We'll see if you're what do you call? What is that thing again? That Dell
Alienware.
Alienware.
Yeah. Well,
R8.
Let's see if the illegal alien, the Alienware can last. You know. Yeah. This is the real test, isn't it?
Yep. It's got 32 gigs of RAM and 1 terabyte M.2 and I think a 256 SSD drive, and then I have an external 4 terabyte drive.
They're telling me my volume is low.
Yeah.
Tad.
Just yeah.
Before we went on, you were
telling me before you went on, it was all right, and then Art came in, and
yep.
Obnoxious prick. Okay, hold on a second. Maybe I got the volume. You guys volume up too high, and my microphone is compensating. I don't know. How's that sound?
Just
nothing. No good.
Go just a tad.
Tad more.
Just a tad.
Wait a minute. I didn't even check the volume.
Just a tad more.
Let me check the volume.
Yeah.
Sound settings.
Yeah.
Oh, it is down. Look at that.
There you go.
There we go. All right. Okay. Thank you. Low sound on me. I know. Thank you, chat, for helping because this panel didn't help me at all. It said I was good to go. So anyway, Dominic, how are things down there and down under? We got any
warming up?
Large unknown drones flying over Melbourne?
Not yet, but
Melbourne, New Jersey.
Warming up here.
Okay.
We're heading into the 90s today, and
oh boy,
they're looking at 105 tomorrow.
Now they're saying they still can't hear me.
Oh, I can hear you.
I can hear you. Yep. We got a volcano erupting in the Philippines on the island Negros.
You guys still can't hear me? I can get obnoxious, I can do it.
Yeah, believe me.
I mean, Okay, so anyway, maybe I'll just raise my voice when I talk. How's that?
Yeah.
How's that?
Jerks. Welcome into the chat. We're always glad to see you guys. Let me see. Let's say hi. Say hi. Dusty's here. East Coast Phil's welcome in. Jody here. Better now. We want it great. Let's make my microphone great again.
Yeah.
Mr. B hears me fine. Oh, Mr. B, let me send you the real link.
Yeah.
So you can come in here and it'd be much easier to talk over me today.
We got.
You see,
Hi, Paul.
And Brian,
Brian.
Grant,
Oh,
Jody.
look at this. Mr. Captain Joe.
Joe.
Oh, yeah, there it is.
Oh, Joe.
Wow, we've improved the show by 25%.
Yeah.
There we go. Oh, at least 27. Got to give Joe. You got to give him a little credit. Look, and he's a wine drinker.
Ooh.
Yeah, he's special.
Well, he's not whining, he's dining.
Let me see.
Oh, we got Brenda
Hi,
Sunstein.
Brenda.
Hey, Brenda.
Hi, Brenda.
And we
Welcome
got
in.
Joel,
Brenda's become a regular.
Skyfly.
We should invite Brenda in. Brenda, you should friend me on Facebook.
Yeah.
Or send me a message or something. Are you Sunstar on Facebook? Is that how I can find you? I'll send you a link.
Yeah.
I'll send you a link.
We
We need a,
we've had her audio on Paul Murray.
Huh? Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah, she came on once as an audio.
But audio only. Oh,
Yeah, audio only.
is she really a woman? Now you got to wonder. Hi, Don. Welcome in.
Oh no,
How
we
are
meet
you?
again.
And
John
our
with
good
the
friend
comma.
Brian, Waypoint, New England. Welcome
Oh,
in.
that's
Mr. Grant, Mr. Stay
PJ.
Drunk is here. Welcome and thank you. And Joel, right? Skyfly Network. Well,
Yep,
Mhm.
yep.
see you.
Joel.
And
Giggles.
it looks like everybody.
Giggles.
TJ giggles and goes. I sent him a link. Let's see if he can figure it out. Maybe he'll come in.
Yeah.
Yeah. Giggles will happen.
One of you got his pizza.
Sorry, don't do Facebook. Oh, wow.
Huh.
I didn't, you know, you don't have to do it. I have a Facebook page. I don't really post anything on it, but I use the Messenger
Mhm.
more than anything.
Yeah.
Facebook's Messenger is pretty rocking, so
Mhm.
works quite well. So anyway, so like I said, today went well. Got my nap. Here I am. Joe, how was your? And I think we need to have a discussion. Are there any good Friday the 13th stories from yesterday? Did
Oh, yeah.
anybody? Nobody even brought it up already on your channel last night.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, so I thought about that. I thought, did anybody have? And he's like, of course it's Friday the 13th. Look at this.
Yeah.
If anybody had anything like that happen to them yesterday. So Joe,
No.
how are you?
Doing fun. Friday the 13th, I shot 2 basketball games. That was fun.
Okay.
Nobody ran into me. That was even better.
Oh, that's good.
Okay.
Good.
Okay. Waiting for that shoe to drop, but okay.
Mm-hmm.
Laura's here. Hi, Laura. Good to see you.
Laura.
Yeah, nothing happened to me either. You know, Friday the 13th isn't what it used to be. You know, that's just sad. Let's make Friday the 13th great again.
Yeah,
Yeah, I agree.
There we go.
let's make everything great again.
Everything should
I
be
agree.
great. Anybody that
I'm
fought
making
against
Friday
that,
the 13th great again.
yeah, anybody who fought against that slogan, just how do you fight against let's make things great?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. What are you waving around there, Joe?
Yeah, if I put these on my Christmas tree, it's going to be better than it's ever been before. It's going to be a great tree.
Ah, there you go. Mm-hmm.
A grape tree?
Great.
And
Donald
Delon
Trump
at the
on
Denard.
the-
Hey, Lon, welcome in. Let's cheer for Lon. That's all he gets.
Ooh.
All right. Hi, Lon.
Yay.
How was your Friday the 13th?
Eh?
Eh?
Fine.
You made
I was
it to
worried.
my show.
Fine. I know. He was. I talked. I was the last one to talk to him on your show. We talked about you for at least an hour afterwards.
Yeah. We talked about your penis. That's why it took so long to talk about it.
Uh,
Yeah.
Well, that'd be a short conversation.
yeah.
All right, Lon's done.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Oh, that's a short conversation. Yeah. No, we don't talk about your penis, Artie. Only you can do that, and you
Yeah.
do it well. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, you know, Chicago has the Blackhawks.
Oh, that was just bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it was so
Try
out
to
of
be like-
context,
I need a
too.
disclaimer.
Millions
Out
of people who just
context.
alienated, Art.
Talking about
Wow.
penises. Yeah. So,
Yeah, but
about
that was
those
the
Blackhawks
Gamecocks.
and the Hawks.
Gamecocks.
Stop.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
a
that's-
college team, right? The
Yeah,
Gamecocks,
South
I believe.
Carolina. South Carolina.
Man, that would have been more topical.
Right. Especially when UCLA plays. Can those cots hold those Trojans?
Actually, can those Trojans hold those?
As USC.
Yeah, that,
good job.
It would have made a
Yeah.
little more sense. Get it right.
A little more.
Come
little more.
on, Cox. Block them Trojans. Or no, come
Yeah.
on, Trojans.
Well,
Block
about,
them Cox.
How about South Carolina and Oregon? Oh, yeah, the cots versus the
Well,
Beavers.
but you do realize the USC is the same letters for both schools.
Yeah.
It's the same what?
Letters for both schools. USC.
Yeah, University of Southern California. Yeah. And
South Carolina.
Yeah.
Mm.
Mhm.
Coincidence? I
Mm.
think not.
Well, maybe. Yeah, but the one in Carolina came first because the Earth rotates that way, and it was earlier in the day when they came up with theirs.
And who's the new coach at UNC?
Belichick.
Bill
His
Belichick.
girlfriend's got a
Yes,
college.
that's right.
Is going to college there.
Yep. Hmm. Yep.
Check the balls.
Yeah, that's right.
That's her job.
Better hire a new ball checker.
Yeah. Well, maybe they could hire Mary Burke. She could check their balls.
Oh Lord help me. Here we go.
And away we go.
Well, we
Good.
went from penises to black hots to checking balls. There we go.
What do you say, Lon? How about them
That
drones?
sets the tone.
Yeah, how about them drones?
How about
huh?
them
How
drones?
Yeah,
about
how
them
about
drones?
everything that's going on in New Jersey?
Yeah.
Good old Granny Burke. Sheesh.
Yeah, I'm not sure that she would appreciate so much you know calling her a ball checker. I'm not sure that you're ingratiating yourself to her as much as you'd like to when you're saying
my
things
God.
like that. You know. But anyway, yeah. How about them Jones in New Jersey?
How about them drones?
It's interesting.
Dude,
I was, as far as that story, I don't want to stay on it too long because I don't know. Everybody's talking about it, but so I guess we should at least mention it. But there's just so many people that are of the opinion, and I kind of went with it that maybe just people are overreacting and they're seeing privately owned drones and so on and so forth, and that may be some of the stories, but. The more I listen to these stories, they're not, because these drones, according to what I've heard and what they've said so far, if you can believe them, are being their transmissions are they can't figure out what frequency they're on. Some heretofore unknown radio frequency, and that
who is they?
When they approach them,
Hey,
I don't
powers
know.
that be.
Who are they? I don't know. They're somebody from New Jersey. Somebody important from New Jersey said this, and because they've been trying to track them, and they can't figure out who they are. And I doubt it's somebody with a Mavic 3, and that also that some of these drones are as large as SUVs.
SUVs.
And let's have a picture
Hey, Eric.
They have pictures of them.
of SUV sized drones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
And
what
they
they
don't,
find.
they don't have normal navigation lights on either on them. I mean, some of those lights look like they have spotlights, giant spotlights underneath them.
Mhm.
Now, the ones they said, some of them have navigational lights on them. Those probably are. They're probably private. I doubt anybody nefarious was going to put their red and green.
That's what I'm saying. It's the most retarded thing I've ever heard.
You don't want lights on there.
Right. It's like Iran, snuck a ship into the harbor of the coast of the United States. And they launched a bunch of drones with bright flashing lights on them. To sneak up and spy on us. It's the most ridiculous thing I've heard in so long.
I don't know.
It's right up there
because apparently there is evidence that China did sell Iran technology and or a mothership and whatever.
Hey, you know what I
whether
figured out?
Whether or not it's sitting off the coast of New Jersey is another story.
Yeah. You know what I figured out? Now I know how Israel was able to shoot down those hundreds of Iranian drones so easily.
Yeah.
because they all have big, bright, flashing lights on them.
Yeah,
So
there you
apparently,
go.
Iran sends all their drones with
they
big,
got
bright,
like ring,
flashing lights on them.
they're using that ring technology. They got
Yeah,
ring,
big
they got
old
ring
flashing
spotlights
lights.
on them. Go on.
Yeah, no wonder. I'm like, how did Israel shoot down those drones so easily? There was hundreds of them. Well, gee whiz, if they got big, bright, flashing lights on them, I guess that's out.
Yeah, there you go.
There you go. Mystery solved. I'm like, it's just the idea that there's some big nefarious scheme going on here just blows my mind.
Somebody's pulling something, because they're not regular drones, obviously. But
Anything though. It could be Mark Rober dicking around with something out there. It could be 4 drones being flown in formation with bright lights on them.
Maybe it's Philly
4
drone
small
life.
drones.
It has to be.
Yeah, there you go.
It could be 4 small drones with bright lights on them, flying in formation.
No,
I don't know, man.
I don't know. They look ridiculously bright. I don't know what they're doing and what they're trying to pull or trying to scare us or trying to prove a point.
Well, they had some good old boy last night. I saw on Instagram. It was an Instagram feed, and it said it's on now. And there was one flying over. He was out there firing on it, shooting at it. And when you look at it, you can see the wing shape. You can see it's an aircraft, everything else, and he's firing at it.
Oh boy.
Well, when you got idiots coming on TV telling people to shoot at them.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
In Tennessee, we got 12 gauges. I'm like, go back to fucking your cousins and shut up.
And everybody knows you can shoot a 12 gauge 600, I think 600 feet straight up, and they'll get there. God.
I don't know. Yes, sure. Some of this stuff could be some kind of stunt. It could be just some people trying to put together a swarm or something. It could be all kinds of goofy shit, but the idea that it's some super duper nefarious scheme, it's just ridiculous.
Whoever's doing it is being a dick about it, because clearly it's not somebody trying to put together a legal swarm or any. There is something secretive about this, because with all the press they're getting, with all the, if they. They're going to get in trouble, whoever they are, eventually, if they get caught. So why would they keep doing it night after night after night after night after night after night? But I don't know. Maybe it's
because what they're doing isn't illegal.
Maybe. Well, no, they said that they actually flew over restricted areas.
Over a nuclear facility.
Yeah, that's one of the stories. Yeah, by the military.
So it's got to be an Altel drone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're not DJI, are they?
Yeah, big and orange. Yeah, there you go.
Well, it is what it is, but I just don't get it. It's like an isolated incident too. It's like in New Jersey, and then now they're trying to say, "Oh yeah, but there's some over here too," and it's like, yeah, it's probably copycats or people just turning shit in now. It's like I said before, it's like when the UFO thing was so big for a minute, and everybody and their brother had a UFO sighting. Every time you turned around, somebody was turning in a UFO sighting. On their cell phones.
They're still doing UFO sightings. Maybe these are UFOs.
They
are UFOs. I mean, technically, they are UFOs. They're unidentified flying objects.
UFOs.
Huh?
Yeah.
Hello, Donald.
Same thing is my voice low.
I didn't say they were aliens, but they
we
are
can hear you.
UFOs.
No, it's the same thing as UFOs. It's a hysteria that's going on right now. So more people are looking up in the sky, and they don't normally look up in the sky. So now they're seeing lights in the sky that are always there. They're civilian airplanes. They're all kinds of stuff.
You
and
guys
they're automatically saying, "Ooh, it's one of those drones."
Give me a minute. I'll be right back, guys.
You have multiple things.
All right. No, it's just like I said, everything's a drone now. You know what I mean? It could be the latest Starlink satellite. Doesn't matter.
And
anything they see flashing up there now is a fucking drone.
And I'll be honest, if I was in Jersey, I would be putting my drone up and zooming around my neighborhood just to irritate the neighbors.
I'd tie a string of lights behind it, a string of Christmas lights behind it or something, and fly around. Around.
Hey, I got one of those Christmas light necklaces I could hang from the drone.
Oh, there you go.
I might do that tomorrow night.
There
Right
you
around
go.
my complex, see if anybody reports it.
Yeah. I thought about it. You could take well, you guys, none of you guys, Art will, those snowplow stakes, they're really light. They're made out like fiberglass. You could make one into a cross and put a light on each end of it. You'd have like an 8-foot wide area. You'd have like a 4x4 area.
Yeah.
Battery powered string of lights just dangled
Yeah.
behind.
There you go.
And fly them around. Flash, flash. Oh, there's 20 drones over my house. Oh.
That doesn't look like a regular drone. That's
for your neck.
Oh, well.
Now, is there something going on? Yeah, I think there is some stuff going on, but we don't know enough about what it is. And there's so many reports from people who don't know what they're looking at, never looked at the sky. So you get all these exaggerated reports.
Mm-hmm. 9 out of 10 don't have any pictures and shit, even though everybody and their brother carries a fucking camera in their pocket 24 hours a day.
I have seen the pictures where they zoomed in their camera on the light to try and get better pictures of the light, and it seemed to have some sort of force field around it. Yeah, it's called bokeh. You're not focused.
It's like a fucking halo. It's like a halo, or whatever. It's like fucking haze, light haze.
Could be a light haze, yes.
It could be all kinds of shit. Everybody wants it to be some big nefarious thing, and it's like, and granted, there might be some goofy shit going on. Don't get me wrong. But the idea that it's Russia or Iran or
China or some mothership parked off somewhere and sending.
Yeah. Oh God, that was so stupid. Oh God, I was just like, yeah, they're coming out of the ocean.
We really need to. We really need to shoot these things down. It's like, no,
remember,
we don't need to shoot down anything we see in the sky. We don't need to start taking pot shots.
Yeah, that's the last thing you need.
First thing you need to do is
just fucking idiots just shooting anything. Yeah. And they're going, the government can't figure it out. And I'm like, who did you see from the Air Force or whatever saying, oh my God, we can't figure what this is? I can't figure out what this is.
No,
I've seen a couple congressmen get on TV.
It's not a threat. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. You should have heard my son the other day. The lieutenant, the one that's the aircraft maintenance officer, because there was one that went across. I said, that's an osprey. And I called him up. And I said, y'all have any osprey running in the area? He said, all the time. And I said, yeah. And I showed him the pictures. He said, yeah, it's an osprey. And I said, yeah, I knew that. And I said,
yeah,
so what about this Iranian ship that's out there? And he started laughing and he said, well, first off, we haven't been briefed. That's all I can tell you. Number two, if there was an Iranian ship out there, the mile just came back with the naval fortress. So they just passed it. So if they would have seen a ship out there launching drones, I'm sure they would have stopped. He said, so they didn't see anything either.
It's ridiculous on its face. It really is. It's so just, oh my God, silly. And these people just, oh God.
About 4 or 5 years ago, we had a sighting of some drones up in northeastern Colorado. Turns out they were agricultural drones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've had sightings around here too.
Yeah. And the one
that
they're
was one
saying
the other night in Temecula, California. They showed one. It was spraying, and they said, "What is he spraying?" It was an ag drone.
Yeah.
People idiots.
And the one that they showed, they said that one's like the size of a car. The one that keeps showing, that looks like the Osprey. And they're saying it's the size of a car. No, you are not. You cannot tell how far away it is. You're just guessing its size.
Yeah, perspective. Yeah.
If you're looking at the blue sky, you cannot tell me how far. If you can't tell me if you don't know what you're looking at.
Nope, you have to have the reference first.
Yeah, put your Mavic 3 up 400 feet and tell me how far it is.
Yeah. You gotta have the reference.
Yep.
You know, it's just so stupid. I was in air defense, so it's all about reference and recognition and whatnot. And these people they don't know what they're looking at to begin with. And then they don't have any perspective on what they're looking at. They don't know what it is. They have no idea. They're just looking up in the sky and go, I don't know what that is. It's a drone.
Yep.
I don't know what it is. It's a drone.
Mass hysteria effect of everybody and their brother wanting to get pictures of these drones. So every single light they see is going to be a drone.
Yep.
Yeah, everything.
And
Just like when the UFO thing hit a few years ago. And they were seeing them in Brazil and Mexico, and they're seeing them here and they're seeing them there, and everywhere. Every other day, it was a new
Hey,
UFO
UFOs
sighting.
are real.
Uh-huh. Every other day, it was a new UFO sighting, and it's just like, and it went on for about 6 months, and then it kind of went away. Just all of a sudden,
As I said,
guess tourist
they're
season was
UAPs
over.
now, not UFOs anymore.
No,
yeah,
no,
I agree
not
with you,
yet.
Mudball. I agree, Donald. UFOs are real because the other night I had an alien probe me.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
What was her
she said
name?
she
What's
was
his
from
name, Bob?
Maria.
You know, I didn't.
She said
What's
she
his
was
name?
from Mexico.
Yeah. Oh.
I was
I don't want to
giving
hear about your massage parlor
I
fucking
was giving
stories.
him the benefit of a female name.
I don't hear your massage parlor stories, buddy.
I'm not George and Seinfeld. I didn't feel nothing move.
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever. Damn massage parlor stories.
But I'll tell you one thing: if it is UFOs, if it is another alien, that's really serious, I would not shoot first because they got that type of technology. I'm not gonna piss them off.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but you get all these people in Tennessee that'll have a shot at it.
No,
Yeah.
I might have
Oh,
my
you're
hand on the gun, but I may not. I'm not gonna shoot.
Yeah. Yeah, it's all just so I don't know. It's like people just have nothing. You know what's so amazing about the world today and this country in general is that we are at a time in history where most of us have 70% or better of the day with nothing to do. You know what I mean?
You
And
got
we
a
have
point.
all this free time to run around, you know, trying to find fucking leprechauns and bullshit. You know, your great great grandparents,
Leave
our
us
great great
leprechauns out
grandparents,
of this.
yeah, our great great grandparents spent dawn to dusk fucking working. You know, tilling the fields or hunting for
I'm looking
food
for
or just
I'm
surviving.
looking for the drop bears and the
Yeah.
bunyip.
Yeah, when we have all this spare time to just sit around, just like we're doing right now, basically, but just sit around talking about or looking up in the sky or trying to find some kind of fucking, you know, something to be conspiracy about and on your
Yeah,
fucking phones and shit. It's just,
everybody loves looking for a conspiracy.
Yeah. How about that Hindenburg? Yeah.
You're lying. 70% of my day has been sitting here looking at that big ass box on my futon over there with the Power 1000 in it.
oh yeah, what are you gonna do?
Well, it took 5 days. It's been on a truck for 5 days. Monday they were supposed to deliver it. So finally it shows up today, and Amazon has a note saying, if you don't get it by the 14th, we'll refund your money. Now, they also told me the other day that if I couldn't refuse it, they would refund my money. So I'm sitting here, and I'm right here. Ain't nobody knocked on my door, nothing. I'm next to the door. I didn't even see him put it up there I got the doorbell going. He must have slid it in, you know? So I'm looking at it, and I see the thing show up. I don't see the person. I'm saying, well, he must have slid it in. The only thing I saw caught my attention was the girl across the hall comes up with a dog, and she walks over, she looks down at it with a camera looking at it, seeing what it is. So that pissed me off, first off. So I'm going to confront him on that. Why you needed to know what was in it, you know? So I called up Amazon. I went off on him, and I told him, I said, now, I was sitting within 6 feet of the door, and nobody knocked on my door. Nobody did anything. It dropped up. Well, it doesn't require a signature. I said, that's what I was telling you. I said, on my door, and I showed him a picture. I said, I can send you a picture. I've got a note. Do not deliver the package from FedEx with this number on it. I refuse it. They didn't care about that, right? So I said, okay. You said that you will refund my money. Well, we can't return it. I said, no, we've gone over all of that. So she says, well, you might be able to sell it. I said, bitch, listen to me again. Like that. I said, I am not trying to sell something I told you I didn't want that I tried to cancel 2 hours after I ordered it. She comes back and she goes, I said, I was told that if it got hit past me, y'all would refund my money. She goes, well, since you said that the previous agent promised you, let me see what I can do. She comes back and she refunded me. It cost me $455, right? That was with the bag and everything. She refunded me $368.42. I said, why I don't get the difference? Well, that was a coupon. We don't refund the
Oh,
coupon.
she's not refunding you
I
the
said-
coupon. Okay.
I said, I didn't pay I said, that was not a coupon. So she said, we had to take that off. So it's going to cost me $91.31.
Fine. Whatever. I'd
what
live
I
with
said,
that. I
fine.
wouldn't be happy about it, but I would be like, yeah, whatever.
I said, so what do you want me to do with it? She goes, we don't care.
We don't care. That's what they told me too. I don't care. Sell it.
Well, it's over there in
Give
a
it
box.
away.
I may
Give it
sell it
away.
on eBay.
Mm-hmm.
She goes, give it
I'll
away.
sell it out here for 500. You know? I don't know.
Yeah.
I
So you
live
got two of them
at
now?
5557 West 79th Avenue, apartment
Jesus
3,
Christ.
Nevada, Colorado
They won't take it. They won't ship it.
80003.
It'll
And
cost
nobody
more
will
to
ship it.
to you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
nobody will ship them. It's fucking
got
insane. I got the one
Yeah.
from DJI, right? And I go, well, let me return the one to DJI, right? So I had it in the box and everything. I went to 3 different UPS stores, and nobody will take it because it's a 30-pound
yeah.
lithium battery.
Yeah, and the other part of it, to make it even better. Remember, I've ordered the module that goes on the side that you can plug the what you call it, the solar power in.
Right.
They sent me 2. I only ordered 1, right?
Right.
So I said, well, I'm gonna send one back and hold one in case they say, well, we accidentally sent you 2. I'll give it back. Because like I said, I was trying to get rid of this thing.
Right.
So they give me a label and say it's gonna cost you $6 to mail it back.
He said,
And I said,
fuck you.
wait a minute. Why am I being charged for something I don't want? And it's not a battery, it's nothing different. $6, right? So DJI even asked me a couple days ago, why haven't you sent it back? I said, because you assholes are trying to charge me $6 for it. Send me a free label.
Well,
that.
there you
You're having some trouble.
So I've got 2 of them, right?
go.
I wouldn't have
Mhm.
called them. I would have just had 2 of them. I would have been like, fuck it.
So
I'm tired of
the
fucking with you
bottom
people.
line, if I send one back, it's going to cost me $97, and I got the module. You know, so
Right.
I don't know, and I'll get the module. So that makes up for some of it. It makes up for $59.
Yeah, you got an extra. You got an extra
$55.
module. I don't know what you need with the module. They're $59, right?
It was $59. So if I do that, it goes to 98. You take the 59 off, so I'm paying $40 for the whole thing.
Right.
There
Yeah,
you
that's
go.
a plan.
There
I
you
might
go.
do that.
Okay.
They're just insane. Yeah, let me know if you want the solar panel, because I keep looking at it going, what the fuck am I gonna do with this solar panel?
Ooh.
Yeah, it's
You
like
know?
me. I don't know what I do with them in the apartment. You know, I got no place to put them.
Well,
Yeah,
if
the
you
sun
have a
don't-
balcony, put it out there.
Yeah, no, I mean I
Not
have
enough
an
sun.
outlet though. I have an outlet. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
A solar panel only comes into play if I'm out in the boondocks some damn where.
Yeah, you go camping
Yeah.
or you're out fishing.
I don't know.
Well,
When the drones attack and knock out your electrical grid, you'll be
Yeah,
prepared.
there you go.
Yeah, you're right.
Mhm.
Well, the best part is it's
Yeah.
sitting on a futon, right? And Loki, the Pomeranian, full Pomeranian, he's looking at this box all day and he's smelling it and looking at this box. And I watched him jump up there. He looked at it a minute ago and he looked at it and he looked back at me and I was watching him at the corner of my eye. He looks over at me and he lifts his leg to pee on it. I said, stop.
Really?
Yeah. He's telling me that's how I feel about it, you know? He was going to pee on the box. On my sofa.
Yeah. Yeah.
You better
So
take
you don't
your
have,
ass
you
off.
only have the one, right? You don't have 2 of them, right?
Just one.
Okay.
And the bag. I got the bag.
Yeah.
So I got the bag, I got a power bank, and I got that for $40-something.
Yeah. Well, there you go.
I can live with that.
Yeah. I got the
It
solar
was worth
panel.
the trouble I had all week.
Yeah. I got the solar panel, and then I got the solar panel adapter, of course, because it comes with it. And then I got
Yeah.
I don't have the bag though. I missed that deal. And then I have the well, I got 2 of them. I got 2 of them, the solar panel.
Yeah.
And I got the power module coming. You know, there's a module you plug in where you can control it with your phone
Yeah.
over Wi-Fi and shit.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
And then I got the super fast car charger coming too.
Ooh,
Yeah.
boy, you're living it up there. Yeah.
Living a dream.
Yep.
Well, I wanted it because I'm going to take one of my Power 1000s, put it in the trunk, hook it to the super fast car charger. And what that does is when I'm driving the car, it charges the Power 1000. But when I'm not driving the car, if the voltage goes below 13.5, the Power 1000 will automatically top off my battery in my car.
Cool.
That works.
It comes in handy for me because I don't drive a lot.
Yeah.
So my car is sitting out there in the cold and shit. And then some days
Yeah,
I get
cold
in and
weather,
like,
big
roar,
time.
roar, roar, roar. Yeah.
Is the cold going to affect the Power 1000 though?
It's a lithium battery. So
Yeah.
according
I tell
to
you
the
what.
specs, it's good to like negative 14 degrees or some shit.
Yeah, you'll be all right.
So
I shot a Mardi Gras parade, music parade, a few years back, and we were at 28 degrees. And I brought with me like 6 batteries, and I was using 1 battery in each camera. And before the end of that parade, I had gone through 6 batteries. That batteries were not handling the cold.
no, that's true.
It was terrible.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't handling the cold either. So.
At 28 degrees, I'm like 20. Hey, Art, 28 degrees.
Yeah.
28 degrees in New Orleans is a big difference.
It was like 8 degrees out here.
28 degrees, but Celsius.
Yeah, whatever. Shut up.
8 degrees. Isn't that thing where 8 degrees later you and I are related?
The 8 degrees of separation. Yeah.
Hi, everybody.
Hey.
Hi, Bill.
Bill.
Yeah.
Welcome
Nice of
back.
you to join us.
Yeah.
An emergency I had to take care of. Things happen.
Yeah, I see that. Crunch, crunch, crunch.
They had to eat that sandwich.
That's not a sandwich. That's antacid.
And
Oh,
acid.
that was-
Oh.
Yeah.
Somebody's
Because
got.
of that sandwich.
No.
Tell us about those super duper home cooked meals you get every night.
Yeah. There you go.
You're always bragging.
I haven't eaten a home cooked meal today.
That's your problem then.
So did you have menudo or caldereta last night?
Last night she made like chicken steak, like chicken breast with peppers and onions and sauteed up over. She likes the jasmine rice.
Oh,
Over the jasmine rice, So I doubt that was the problem. I did have a big old BLT at work. She went nuts with it. All that applewood bacon, that smoky applewood bacon. It's good, but it visits.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. No, you know what I think it is? I shouldn't even be talking about this. This is not a great topic, but I am weaning myself off of Ozempic, and they said it might create some problems because the Ozempic did nothing for me. Didn't lose any weight. Didn't lose any weight. Didn't help my numbers at all. No. It didn't cut my appetite. I don't think it works on Italians.
It worked on me.
I don't trust any medicine that has its own jingle.
Yeah.
It helped lighten your wallet, didn't it? I hear that shit's like $100 a month or some shit, isn't it?
Well, mine was
No,
free.
it'd be a lot more than that if I had to pay for it. My insurance covered it for $0.
Yeah, the Ozempic was $1,034.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I was paying nothing.
Yeah, I got mine. I got 3 of them for free because of my insurance.
Right.
And what it did with me, it mimicked indigestion. It was giving me indigestion. But the indigestion was actually covering. I was having a heart issue, and I worked EMS, and I went to the doctor. We took tests. We did everything, and they said indigestion. And I said, that's what I'm saying, because I thought it was a heart issue at first. So I'm working a game last year on the sidelines. I'm feeling that indigestion, and I stopped, and I'm standing there doing this, and my coach looks over at the coach looks at me and says, "You all right?" And I said, "I think it's indigestion, but if I fall out, let him know I'm having a heart attack." And he looked at me and he started laughing. Right? I worked the game, came home, went to sleep, woke up the next morning, I was fine. Next day, I hurt a little bit, went to the hospital, I was having a heart attack.
So
And
you were having a
85%
heart
blockage.
attack.
I haven't taken those Olympics since.
I thought you were watching Artie's stream.
Yeah.
Oh. You didn't say you went to sleep.
I was at the 2 milligram per whatever, and because I was at 1/2 at first, then 1, then 2, and she said, "Well, doc, it's not doing anything for you. You're not losing weight. It's waste." Which is the timing's good because according to my insurance plan, they're only going to partially pay for it starting January. So I don't even know what it's going to be. But I mean, from 0, it's not going to go to $1,000. But I don't care. It's not doing anything. It's not worth it. My number and my numbers aren't any better. So who cares? I'm already on the other stuff. So anyway, long story short, she said this. I might have some issues when you start cutting it back.
I
That
believe
makes
she might
sense.
be. I think she might be correct.
Mhm,
But
mhm.
anyway, anyway, Ozempic is not magic.
No,
It's,
no.
because you know how it's supposed to work. It's supposed to cut your appetite.
Yeah.
Yep. Since I got off of it, I've lost 10 pounds.
Okay. Very
Oh,
good.
there you go. Or you get gastric bypass.
No, I was on it for nearly 2 years,
Been there,
year
done
and a
that.
half, 2 years, and I initially lost maybe 10 pounds, but I don't know if it was from that because I that 10 pound I do that all the time up and down. You know.
Mhm. I think that's what Mikey did. He did the gastric bypass.
Cool cat. Hey, Mike, how you doing? Speaking of Mike, Mr. B never came in.
Nope.
No, I see the comments though.
Yeah.
Yeah, did I send him the kindergarten link that he's able to use? Hold on. Let's see.
Oh, are you missing being interrupted?
You know, I made that joke when I sent him. I did send him a second link, and I made that joke. Maybe he's not coming in because.
Maybe he's not coming.
Oh, come on! Can't take a little.
Come on, B.
Mr.
Good-natured
Kitty.
ribbing.
Mhm.
That's all
Mr.
that is.
Kitty.
Cool cat.
Normally, I just mute his mic, but that pisses off.
How about them drones?
How about
Them drones.
that?
All right, I'm going to get up really early tomorrow. Go see my dad, and I'm bringing the damn drone. I am bringing the.
Oh, wow.
Fine.
There you go.
Yeah, I'll
There
do
you
some
go.
footage of.
That's awesome, buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome.
And then you can take a picture of his new car or truck. There you go.
No, he's you know, we talked about it. We shamed him
Ah, that's
buying,
good.
buying a fifth car in the last year and a month or two.
Oh,
He's still got the truck. So it's like, you know, I just spent hours two weeks ago putting a remote starting the damn thing. I tell you, that's the problem. You know, you do. He had this Lincoln Continental that he loved. It was like the last year model. Loved it. Was decked out. Had the 20-something position seats with the massage built in, and I mean, it was a nice car. You know, no matter, I don't care what you think about Ford or Lincoln. That was a nice freaking car, and you know, the one negative that was the back seat should have been bigger. But who cares? It's just him.
yeah.
So anyway, he had it pinstriped. This guy did this beautiful pinstriping job on it, you know, custom USMC on it because he's a Marine, you know, all that stuff. I swear to God, 2 weeks later, he traded it in. So don't do anything to him to remind him he has a car, and then he'll keep it. I think that's what the problem is.
Mm-hmm.
Could be.
Yeah.
I'm bad for that. I'll buy something and then deck it out and get rid of it. I've done that with motorcycles, cars, because I get bored with it and decide to go get something new.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Bill,
What?
I'm still on the air.
What does that mean?
Well, the computer's working.
Oh, is this the traded
much,
for the drone computer?
much to our chagrin.
Yeah, I put in a
Like
new
Alienware?
power supply in.
Oh,
That's his
goody.
Alienware. It's still working. Yeah.
Yep.
Bill could have sent you one for free. I think I gave him like 3 power supplies when I sent him the
No,
computer.
that one only had one. The 3 were to the other one. You know, and honestly, you know what? I threw the other one away.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah, that secondary one is just wasn't worth working with. It worked with an external monitor, so whatever they did when they put that monitor in, I don't know. But
Yeah, I don't know what they did either. I got tired of even looking at it really, and I just bought a new laptop. Is
you
what
can
I
only have
did.
2 gigs of RAM in it. It was just
Yeah, it was
just,
a
you know. I
It's an
can, you can only bring it
Experion,
up. You can only
nothing
bring it up.
special.
You can only bring it up to 4. You know, the other one I could bring up to 8. You know,
yeah, the
yeah,
Alienware was actually it's a pretty good chassis.
It's working. It's fine.
Yeah.
It's working. It may end up being a gift at the drone meetup.
This power supply.
Look at all they got a UFO.
Really?
I've done
Yeah,
that
there
before.
you go.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there's Art's channel's got a UFO. There you go. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The portal.
Wow. What's he showing there?
I don't know. Unidentified
I don't know.
fucking object.
Yeah. Unidentified fucking idiot.
UFI.
Yeah, so I was watching Die Hard and you know,
Hey, that's a Christmas movie.
decorating the tree and singing carols and shit, roasting chestnuts and whatnot.
Mhm.
But
Yeah, it's a wonderful life. Yeah,
it was his birthday. He turned Dad. He turned 84, and on. Hey, you know what? It's funny. I said they talk about when you reach decades and like that, where you turn one age and you reach another. What's 84? you reached 84. Anyway, 84. So I'm gonna go up and see him for his birthday. I sent him a commemorative plaque with Donald Trump photos on it and stuff.
Oh, cool.
From YouTube. Yeah, he loved it. It's his favorite gift. Yeah.
Well, my niece just turned 55 today.
Wow.
Wow, congratulations to you.
Wow. I was wondering how old she was. Thanks for letting us know.
Yeah.
And I will be 65 a month from tomorrow.
Oh, wow. 65, huh?
Yeah, maybe.
Wow, that's pretty cool. Yeah, if you make it.
Yeah, probably. More, signs are good, I guess. Yeah.
Any moment, dude, for real.
Don messing with
Any moment. clicks the thermostat just 1 degree wrong, that one way or the other.
Starts with, I could take a joke. And then messing with him. I apologize.
Yeah, I'm saying. Yeah, 1 or 2 degrees on the thermostat could be the end. You hit that zone. Oh, man.
What is going on?
What's up with all the shouting?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up with
a lot
the
of
chat?
fun stuff going on in the chat room right there. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
So, what about them drones?
Yeah, how about them drones? Yeah. Size of SUVs. Wow.
Yeah. Actually, some of those, Agris drones are not small. Not small. Some of those that Flycart 30 isn't exactly a small drone, quite frankly.
I was listening to a Fox newscast, and they actually got it right. Yeah, and drones are not supposed to go above. They're not talking about our drones. 400 feet and can't go over 55 pounds. So they looked something up, I guess. It's like, and they were because they were claiming that these things were, the size of Art's head, or whatever.
Buses.
Just really big.
Buses. Yeah.
Buses.
Yeah.
Yeah. Small.
Wow, it's the size of a Greyhound bus. Wow, look how big. Hey, Edna, go check this out. It's huge.
Yeah, Hoyman, I told you several times.
What did I tell you?
You have a really poor perspective on what's big and what's small.
That's what she said.
They did say the FAA came out and said they have no idea what these things are. So,
yeah, how would they?
I don't know. Why would they exactly?
We got FAA agents on every building in New Jersey or something. What? No, of course they don't. I mean, how would they know? Hey, FAA, I got a bug flying out on my patio. What is it?
Nothing fine.
They said that there was a state trooper helicopter near, in the vicinity. One of the things was flying below it, and that's how they got an idea how big one of them was. And they felt that they were in danger, and they told them to land.
Well, you saw that one that was at Ken Herron's, that big black drone thing the guy was flying in.
Yeah.
They showed one of them, and it looked just like that.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
I didn't see that
shape.
video. I saw the link to that video. I didn't watch it. He's got it all figured out.
I don't watch anything Ken Herron does. Yeah,
I try not to.
What happened to Don?
I succeed. I don't know. I succeed.
I just got a massive denial of service attack from Mr. B. He's pissed off about something.
Denial
Really?
of service attack. DDoS on Don. That's not right.
Mr.
Place
B.
here. Hi, Kenny. Kenny's got a link, by the way. So perhaps we should check it out. Maybe just.
Yeah, it's some. I'm sure it's some video about.
It looks like a reputable news source.
Yeah, it'll be some. Uh, you
Oh,
know.
this guy. Okay.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna wrap my Mavic 3 with those lights I got, those Christmas lights, and fly it around the lakefront tomorrow night and see
There
what the
you
rest of the
go.
day is.
Yeah, I'm telling you, dude. It'll be on the news.
The next
It'll
Somebody's
be
gonna
on the
shoot
news.
it down. Watch.
this guy, the next news network, two and a quarter million subscribers, says dirty bomb hunt, America under threat.
Ooh.
What I'm about to show you isn't just another breaking story. It's potentially the most significant national security threat we've faced since 9/11.
Mm.
And this guy knows all about it.
I guess.
Yeah, he
Yep.
he looks legitimate. He
I'll
looks
go
like
get
a
another
legitimate
Next
1,000
news
rounds tomorrow.
network.
Well, Greg
Yeah.
Gutfeld just became a dad, so you'll know
Anything's
about dirty
possible.
bombs.
Yeah,
Anything's
60 years
possible.
old. He just had a little baby girl. Yeah,
Yep.
he's nuts. He's insane.
Well, his wife had a little baby girl anyway.
Well, yeah, yeah, but he's he's got to keep it now. So
Yep.
I don't know.
Yeah, he's got
Mama's baby.
Can't get rid of them.
We're going to go on about this again, aren't we, Michael?
Oh, here he comes.
Yeah.
Mr. Kitty, I wasn't that good of a sniper. I was good at about 500 meters. I was never one of these guys that like Chris or whoever, Chris Well or whatever, where I'm shooting 2K, taking down targets at 2K or whatever. I was a 500 meter patrol sniper, so I got my B4 certification and that was it. I never did.
That's pretty good distance.
Yeah, well, yeah.
My dad
You
had
could
that,
knock the
actually,
spotters out of the
in
1,000
the
yards.
Marines. Huh?
I used to knock
No.
the 1,000 yards of spotters. I used to knock them up.
No,
After I got sighted in, I'd hit the spotter every time.
well, yeah. I was 40 out of 40 at 500, but I'm not going to sit here and pretend that I was doing Corrales effect, calculations and bullshit. That's long distance sniping. That's got nothing to do with what I did.
Well, that's a whole different story.
I wasn't shooting 50 cals. I was shooting an M24.
I can detect a good steak sandwich at 500 meters, so I'm not that impressed with that.
No, I was using a M24. I wasn't using a 50 cal sniper rifle or something like that. That's the big boys. That's the big boys, man. I was good at 500 meters, and I probably could have popped. I could have got a pretty good percentage at 1,000, but I'm not going to sit here and pretend that I know that, and especially not now.
It takes
Not
work.
now.
It takes work.
Yeah, you got to have the right spotter. You got to have the right equipment. You got to have everything sighted in.
That's right.
Everything's got to be perfect. So,
That's what I miss about prairie dog hunting. Yeah. With the high power rifle, with the scope on it, at about 300 yards.
Mhm.
Yeah. Watch those babies fly. Yep.
Yeah,
Then
Yeah, I've
you're
been
lucky
out for 30 years.
that one standing right next to somebody or next to another one. You get 2 for 1.
What the hell are you talking
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
I don't know. I wasn't paying attention. What was he talking
He's
about?
killing prairie
Now-
dogs, apparently.
Now, Art,
Oh,
if you're-
prairie dogs? Okay.
now Art, if you were pointing one of the prairie dogs out to the people that you're with, would you have to stand 90 degrees for prairie dog to point to it?
Yeah, that's right.
That's his trigger
That's
finger.
terrible.
It's ready to go, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Every time I'm at the grocery store and I asked some nice old lady to, reach a Magnum
Blow
condom,
me. Oh.
I'd say, yeah, right over there. No, why are you looking over there? I'm pointing over there.
We're not going to laugh
Rambo
at handy capable jokes. It just
Yeah, that's wrong.
makes us uncomfortable.
I wouldn't make that kind of a
There
joke.
you go. That's why I suck at sign language, because I almost started a gangland wars that way.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Quite an accent you got there.
Yeah. Yeah, I was part of the Rolling 30s Crips.
Is this
But
left
you know
over-
what?
is
That
this
all
left over from your
epileptic
stand-up?
gang, the Shakers, they were pretty bad.
Are these the
Yeah.
jokes you wouldn't even tell it's on stand-up night? Is that what we're getting right?
Yeah, open mic night. These are like open mic night leftovers.
Art calls the Boy Scouts over. We're gonna do shadow puppets on the side of the tent. I hope you like squids.
Yeah, Mr. Kitty. Yeah, Mr. Kitty. I don't know, and you know, and you got to look at your how fast the round is traveling, what you're
Yep.
firing. There's a
And
lot of factors involved. You're more concerned with barometric pressure and shit like that when you get to longer distances than you are about. I can't even pronounce it right now for some reason. The Coriolis effect or whatever.
Coriolis effect.
Thank you, Coriolis effect.
Coriolis.
You know, there's a lot more going on.
I've had a couple of shots.
You know what I mean?
Big Coriolis.
Yeah.
Really
Yeah.
good.
You know, I looked at a 22 Plinker today. You know, it's funny how rifles have gotten so cheap, man. There was a 22 AR style for like $200, semi-auto.
Yeah.
Like $200.
That's
I
cool.
was like, yeah, 22 LR, long, you know, 22 long. I'm like,
they're fun.
Long rifle.
yeah, just a little Plinker, something cheap to shoot. I got like a case of 22 long. I don't even own a 22. I have a case of 22 long.
You get 500 now for 27
Get a
bucks.
1022.
Yeah. Yeah, so you can really get out there and just plink your heart out.
Mm-hmm.
Well, my police officer's son walks in the other day with the AR that he's got.
Mm-hmm.
And he walks in and he says, "You want to buy it?" I said, "Why are you selling it? You need the money for what?" He says, "I don't need the money. I don't shoot it. I don't want it. I'm just going to leave it there. It just sits in the corner." He said, "If you want to buy it, I'm going to give you the first opportunity." I said, "How much?" He said, $700. I looked at him and said, "Well, I don't have the extra 700 right now, but I love it because it's the Delta Defense. It's a Diamond Defense lower, a Hodge upper, 5.56, and it's got the Hollison sight on it. So you're looking at about $1,200,
For 700?
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, 700. I said, "I don't have the extra 700. He said, "Well, I'm going to ask Nick." That's my other son. So he calls Nick, and Nick says, "I don't have the money right now, but if Dad will lend you the money, I'll pay Nick. I'll pay Dad back." So now I'm the bank, right? So I said,
Yeah. That's
"Hold
pretty
on a minute."
funny.
I said, "Hold on a minute." I said, "I told you I just didn't have the money, but now you want to do it this way." So he says, "Come on, I'm good for it." Now, he is good for it. I ain't worried about him. I said, "I tell you what, can you pay me back in 4 payments, 175 apiece? Will be good." He said, "Sure." I said, "Pay me in January." So I handed him 700 for the gun, right? So I got the gun sitting over here, and Nick, and he says to Justin, he says, "When are you going to bring it up to me?" So I'm coming up in April. I'll bring it up to you, but it's 800 if I bring it up. Like that. So he's charging him an extra 100 now, right? So now I got the gun for $800 sitting over here, and I looked at it and I said, "Well, shit, I may just keep it." He said, "No, it's mine." I said, "You ain't paid for it."
You ain't paid for it. I ain't gonna die.
I said, "You ain't paid shit." He said, "Well, I'm going to pay for it." I said, "Well, I'll think about it later." I'll give it
Hey,
to
let's
him, but
see
I say
it.
what
No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
I'll send you a picture. I'll send you a picture. But
But
it is nice. The
Oh,
more I
yeah.
look at it, the more I wish I would have just bought it. You know?
Yeah. The only thing I
got
don't like
900
about it.
for you if you want it.
Yeah. The only thing I don't like about it is 5.56, and it's not that I don't like 5.56. It's just that 5.56 is expensive as fuck to shoot.
Well, you know what
It's
it was?
expensive.
It was 300. He had the 300 in it, and he sold the upper to somebody else and got the 5.56. But it was originally a 300, all diamond
man.
defense.
Yeah,
Wow.
5.56 is just so expensive to shoot.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm not saying, I mean, if you're into it, it's worth it. But oof. I'm just saying 5.56 rounds are stupid expensive. At least they were.
Yeah.
At least they were anyway. I don't know about now.
And then the best part about it, and I got the doorbell outside where you can see it. He comes in, and I'm looking at my doorbell, all the things, and remember he's a cop, right? So he comes in, and the way he's coming up the stairs, he's sweeping the place. The way he's sweeping the place with it. And I said, "Bitch," I said, "Boy, I'm so glad nobody called on you." He's up there sweeping the building. And he comes in, opens the door, and comes sweeping, and I looked at him. And when he walked in, I saw the barrel. My hand went on mine. And he comes, I mean, my hand was on mine, like just looking up. Because I didn't even hear him open the door. That's how quiet he was. And when the door opens up, I see this barrel come in. I'm on mine. And I went, and he comes in and said, "What are you coming in here like that for?"
You
And he's
fucker get
laughing.
shot.
And he said, "Your hand's on your gun." I said, "Oh, yeah, it is." Because my door's right there. I can't miss it, you know.
Yeah,
If my door
There
turns,
you
if
go.
that thing turns, my hand's on my gun. My gun's right there.
We decided to surprise
That's-
my father-in-law one time for his birthday party when he came home from work. We all sat down in the basement. We hid our cars behind his house and hid in the basement. His wife tells him to go downstairs, and we all yell, "Surprise!" And his hand went. It's like, that probably was not a smart idea. Hiding in a cop's basement and yelling "surprise."
Mhm.
Yeah, you get hurt like that.
Mhm.
I had a kid years ago, Xavier Marcus. He's lived across the hall. I mean, lived across the hall, always in and out my apartment and everything. And I'm sitting at my desk, and all of a sudden the door swings open fast, and he takes a step in. And I was like, just like that. And he turns around and he goes, he's froze, and he goes, "Mr. Joe, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to open it that fast." I said, "Dude, you know, you don't in an apartment complex, you don't beat a door open, you know."
Yeah.
No, I answered my door, hold mine one day because apparently I was watching a movie and maybe I had the sound a little bit high. Okay, fair enough. And the guy downstairs decided to get pissed, come up the stairs and beat on my door. Boom, boom, boom. I looked out the people off to the side and I answered the door and yeah. And he goes, "Oh, yeah, your stereo's kind of loud." I go, "Okay. Okay, sorry about that." I go, "If you want some advice, don't beat on my door like that, dude." Beat on my door like that because I don't know who you are or what you're doing. You know what I mean? Don't be kicking in my door like that, man.
Ooh.
Yeah, I should keep it. I put it that way.
Yeah.
It's about
I think you should,
$1,250. I'm
Yep.
gonna be nice. I'm gonna let him have
That
it. You know,
is a nice
he's in the
setup.
Marines. He can actually shoot that on the range and qualify with it. So it's just
What the
5.56.
hell?
Mm-hmm.
So he may
Yep.
take it out there for that.
Yep. That
There
is
it is.
nice. Nice.
Yeah,
How much- how
yeah. I
much
was
for-
looking.
how
The
much for that
22
do-
looks like that.
How much for that DeWalt fan sitting next to it?
Uh,
Was it a
I actually
Ryobi?
got the.
That's
I paid $99. I paid $99 for 2 batteries. Got the fan for free.
That's a Ryobi fan, by the way, isn't it?
Ryobi.
yeah, Ryobi. I
Yeah.
said Ryobi after I said DeWalt. Yeah.
That's
Oh,
my
did you?
hurricane
Sorry, I
fan.
didn't
I
catch
see them all the
Yeah, my
time.
hurricane.
People bring them into the bowling center all the time and forget them. We got a couple sitting. I don't know who they belong to. It's a very common thing.
Wow.
Bowlers buy those battery-powered fans. Anyway, nice gun. Yeah, that's quite
It's
the
very
deal.
nice. And the
It's quite
handle
the
has a
deal.
little button on it so you can extend the stock or close it down or whatever you want. You just
You
click,
know,
click,
you're
click.
saying so 22 long revolvers you've seen for $200. My first 22 long revolver I bought was $100, brand new.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
now
was,
revolver rifle,
I was 1980.
semi-automatic rifle.
Oh no, it was a revolver. That was 1981 though.
No, that's what I was talking about.
You know, but a 10-shot revolver, 6-inch barrel. But I tell you, they're accurate. You know, especially with a long for a sidearm with a long barrel like that. You know, you can
Yeah.
buy a Henry revolver, 22 long now.
Mm-hmm.
Henry,
197.
Henry Golden Boy.
Well, that's not the revolver. The rifles are 497.
Yeah, no, the Henry Golden Boy is a 22 long rifle revolver.
Yeah.
It's brand new,
Revolver?
brand. Yeah, Henry revolvers. They got 2 of them. They got that, and they got the big boy, and that's 357. It's a nice gun. $750.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Bill, you
Well,
can show
I'm not
mine.
telling people.
Huh?
You have a Henry?
Well,
Hey,
go-
Lloyd's in the back room.
Oh
Looks like.
yeah.
Okay. Go ahead, Bill.
Let's show off. Yeah, everybody just start showing weapons.
Yeah, go ahead and
Yeah,
show
just start
off
showing guns.
library.
That's okay.
Yeah.
Pew, 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 pew.
Alright.
Mhm.
Yeah, big. Yeah, here's a big boy. It's funny. The big boys. This one is a bird's head. Big boy, bird's head. They're meant to look like old timey. This comes in either 357. Of course, you can run 38 special through it. I'd like a nice little I'd like a nice 357 because I would
You
target
want
it
the
with
one I
38.
have.
But if you're going to target with
Yeah,
38,
you
you
want-
have to clean it an awful lot.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're not
Yeah, you
going to
want the
show
one I have,
the
but
picture of mine? I
Okay.
just
The Charter Arms Mag Pug. It's a 357. Those both.
Uh-oh.
one
We
you
got
want.
somebody waiting to
I know.
come
I
in.
told you
Ladies and
Lloyd's in the
gentlemen,
back
boys and
room. I
girls,
just
sons
wrote
and
you that.
neighbors.
Boy.
He's here. Hey, Grumpy Club.
Hey.
Hey, ho,
Ho,
ho, ho, you ho.
ho, ho. Ho, ho, ho.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. How you doing?
Yay!
Yeah.
My internet
Fucking
sucks.
reindeer.
It's got
You're
a
gonna get what
cigarette.
now? He's trying to talk.
Yeah.
Shh. Shh.
I said my internet sucks, guys. I'm sorry. This is as good as it gets.
That's fine.
It looks fine now. And
Yeah.
Lloyd, this may come as a surprise,
Yeah.
but your internet always sucks.
Lloyd, we don't expect much from you.
Yeah.
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 Hey Art, when the big man's on screen, the elves shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The elves stand down.
They're supposed to. Yeah, they're supposed to. You would think.
Stand down, elves.
I just didn't know if Bill saw the
No,
rig.
all right, keep bringing it up. Okay, I'll find it.
There you
He's
go
so-
now.
We still like looking at what guns?
All right, you sent
Or
me a
something?
picture? No, I don't have it.
No, Bill,
you up your
share screen.
yeah, it's not in my list.
Be
It's not
careful.
here.
It's not.
No, you did something wrong. I don't see it.
It's right there. I shared the screen.
It's right there. Okay, fine.
How about them drones?
There you go.
Awesome.
Remington 308. Last time I went deer hunting up
Bold
at the
action.
Instrom Ranch, the
Okay.
Lazy R Ranch in
thought-
Bristol, Colorado.
I thought you said you had an AK
What is that? A 6 in a tube?
or an
What is
AR.
that? 6 in a tube, or is that
No, I had an
doesn't look
SK.
magazine fed? Is it?
No, well, you know what? It might have a magazine in it.
I don't see it though.
No,
Anybody see a magazine?
Look at the color
Is
of
it? It's not a single shot, is it?
How long ago was
20
it?
years ago, minimum.
I mean, look at his hair.
about 4 or 5 years ago.
He assist his ass.
Is that JB Scotch? Is that J and B?
It
shelf
might
there? What is
be,
that?
and maybe some Tin Cup, and oh yeah, and a whole bunch of good stuff. Oh, and Crown Royal.
Crown Royal. Let's say
Yeah,
it's Crown
Crown
Royal.
Royal.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
It's like some
He's
gin.
big on
It's
Crown,
like some gin.
Crown Royal.
Yeah,
Every
guns
time I
and
go
liquor.
there-
That's a great. That's
Yeah, I was going
perfect.
to say that's real hunting
Mhm.
responsibility.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
All right,
Guns and
very
booze.
nice, Hardy. Yeah.
Yeah,
You shot your hair right off though.
yeah, shot my hair right off. Yep.
Well, he's got more hair than I got, so I got nothing to say.
How's your comb-over working, Art?
You got more
Yours was a
butt
choice,
hairs than
Lon.
you got on your head.
Huh?
Never mind.
I thought yours was a choice.
No, mine's about 60% choice. No, three rounds of chemotherapy put a
Oh
complete.
yeah, that
Yeah.
That
probably
was a wrap. It was
Yeah.
a wrap. I had a shit ton of hair the first time around. I look like Len Danzig. You know where Len Danzig is? Anybody know who Len Danzig is from back in the day?
No.
Dominic? No?
Sounds
Oh,
familiar.
the
The
band.
heavy metal singer,
Yeah, no, yeah, the lead singer of
lead singer Danzig.
yeah,
okay,
Danzig.
that's
Yeah.
Danzig. Okay.
My hair looked a lot like that. It used to hang over my face. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
I'm just checking your
Those days-
internet. That's all. It seems good
Those
so
days
far.
are long gone.
Do
Yeah.
It's
Hush,
working right
Mitch.
now. So
do hush mish.
No,
Yeah,
that's fuck. I can't. I know that band, but it's not Danzig. That's Duhashmik Gisak, and it's Einen Frocht or something like that.
Do, 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 do.
You know,
One of the local bands that I follow plays that every time I go see him.
Duhas.
When you keep
Hush.
going,
Hush mish.
Ramstein. Thank you, Rob. Ramstein. That's at Ramstein Air Force Base, actually.
that's right.
Yep, Ramstein. Yep.
You're talking about the brownie recipe? Have you heard their brownie recipe?
No, we
Ramstein?
didn't. But you
Yeah.
tell.
It's great. No, they have there's a, I can't remember what the title of the video is, but it's the guy just doing in German, spouting off whatever. It sounds like the most metal thing ever. It turns out he's just reading a recipe for brownies, and he finishes it off with, and 2 eggs.
Yeah.
It just sounds,
On fire, Kugler.
it sounds
Like Kugler.
German is a harsh language. It is. It's got lots of harshness in it.
Ein Liter Wasser. Und
Even butterfly sounds like, whoa, what the shit? You know?
99 Sig Luftballons. That's a song that.
You say that, and I agree. It is a harsh to the ear. But have you noticed when German women speak it, it doesn't sound so harsh.
Quite as bad.
No, it's kind of sexy, actually. Yeah.
Yeah.
Russian's another one though. Russian can sound really harsh too.
Yeah, it can be. Yeah.
Well,
I
the
know-
Germanic
no.
languages and stuff like that have really harsh.
A lot of back of the throat stuff.
a
lot of strong
Yeah.
consonants.
Mhm.
Right.
The Polish
lot
is
of-
another one too.
Polish.
Yeah.
A lot of consonants. Very few vowels.
Yeah, opposite
I know
of like
Paul-
the Hawaiian Islanders,
like to
where it's
buy a
all
vowel.
vowels and no consonants, and they
Yeah.
pronounce every single vowel. A
Yeah.
word could have 17 vowels in it, and every single one has to be pronounced. So I was there for 12 weeks, and I learned a little bit. I can't remember any of it, and it was really hard not to sound like it. Well, I sound like an idiot anyway.
I know a little Swedish. Flurgenburg.
yeah?
I know a little.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
I know some Swedish. You're the more.
Die Flurgenburg and oh God, what? Oh God, I'm thinking of that Volkswagen commercial from way back.
Farfignugan.
Farfignugan. You know
That's not
what
Swedish, it's
Farfignugan
German.
really means? It's what you
Driving fun,
No,
driving
it's
pleasure.
what
when you
you
eat Fig
happens when
you
you eat too many Fig Newtons, you Farfignugan.
Oh, I thought it was when you had like a Fig Newton and it's a closed Fig Newton, and then
Nope.
you throw it real hard, and then it's a far Fig Newton.
No, it's when you eat too many, you Farfignugan. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, or it's driving pleasure.
Yeah, or that.
Or that. Yeah, or that.
So Art,
Commercial.
Art, have you caught up
Yes.
on your work and got those toys made like I told you to do last week?
Yeah.
Oh yes. Well, I really wanted to be a dentist.
That's what I figured. Yeah.
Yeah. And you know what's
I-
funny? I used to work for a dental manufacturing company.
Well, it's
Yeah.
time to get back to work now, Art. You got more toys.
Rocky
to
Mountain
make.
Orthodontics. Yep. Now I'm making shit for Airbus. Woohoo!
Hey,
Did you
Alexis.
make-
how are you?
Alexis.
Hey.
Art wants to be a dentist.
Hello, Alexis.
You know what? None of them have crashed since I started working there. There you go.
He used to
Yeah.
do stuff for Boeing, and they transferred him to Airbus.
Yeah, there you
Yeah,
go.
exactly.
Mhm. And
Make the doors.
Starlink, SpaceX. That's another company we work for, and Blue Origin. So
He's
Wow.
we work on
So-
the penis.
Blue Origin. So you're the one who. What do you do? Pack the pills or something?
Yeah, I packed the Uranus. Yeah, the fudge and Uranus.
Sorry, Bill. Didn't mean to take over your show.
Oh,
Yeah.
no. Take it over, please, because I got nothing. And I'm sitting here trying to make fun of what he just said, and you're doing fine.
Grumpy Claus.
Oh my God!
Das ist eine Gruppenklaus.
I'm gonna get hold of your sister and have her take all
I'll
the
be
damn
back.
batteries out of your toys.
Oh, even the ones in the bedroom? Please no.
He can. Yeah, well, he can.
You know, we make
Just
fun of German, but
well,
there's
yeah, I'm
quite a
not
bit
going
of
to
German in
compare.
English, so you know.
No, yeah, there's a lot of
Yes.
German and English. That's right.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Well, they were cross pollinating, all
Yeah,
through the 14s, 15s, 16s, 17s, 1800s. So,
Yeah.
With the
They were
British, you know, and I mean,
yeah,
cross-pollinating with
that's what
the
I'm saying. They're
Russians
doing a lot
and
of cross pollinating. So,
Yep. Mhm.
Yeah.
And then you wonder why little Nikolai had hemophilia. Yeah,
I
too
didn't.
many of them.
Did you wonder about that? I didn't wonder about that.
Screwing around with them
I don't even know what
English.
he's saying. Are you speaking
Yeah.
German?
He's talking about the Romanovs. He's being
Mhm.
topical,
Yeah.
about the Romanovs, and Nicholas had
And then,
hemophilia, and
then
that's
you
why they
had
called in.
Hopkins.
No, I
Yep.
almost said Rumpelstiltskin, but
Oh,
I
Rumpelstiltskin.
mean, yeah,
Rasputin.
the
used to
yeah,
love
Rumpelstiltskin.
Rasputin.
What's his name again? The Russian, supposedly
The
he
Russian
was
monk.
That'd be Rasputin.
yeah. Thank you, Rasputin. Thank you very much,
I-
or
I was
whoever
saying
else. Yeah,
Rasputin, but that's the
yeah, Rasputin. Thank
Why
you.
is he bringing up the Romanov family?
I'm not sure why.
Well,
You
he
mentioned
It
started-
started
Russians, I
from that
think.
conversation.
I
of
know, I never brought
cross-pollination
Russians up.
in
No.
languages.
Oh, somebody brought up Russians. Maybe it was Art. And then he,
He went back like 140 years to bring that, 130 years to bring that story
and
up.
Dober Ultra. Good morning. Dober.
Tobarish.
Dober.
Tobarish.
Guten Morgen.
Guten Tag.
Das Vidanya.
Sapriste Tobarish.
Guten Tight.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I go pushing in and
If
out
you're
or
lucky.
pushing in until I go Geiger spewing.
Geiger spewing.
¿Qué pasó?
Mm-hmm.
Que
I-
paso?
I
We
go
should just start
in or
speaking
out and
random
pushing
languages.
until I go Geiger spewing.
Yeah, stream. We should just all speak in different languages. Just
Ah.
random.
That'd be
languages.
fun. I speak German. I speak German, so I could do German the whole thing. I have a little French, but not enough to carry a conversation anymore. My mom was French. So.
Очень красивый, красивый. You have beautiful eyes.
That was an awful long sentence.
Yeah,
That's
well,
like, you know,
that's
like
right.
in so many languages, man. It's like you
Hey,
get
you know what? That
Like-
was pretty
What?
good with the Russian chicks.
Oh, yeah.
I bet it was.
I can
Yeah, you just had
imagine.
them falling
And
all
then,
over.
then they'd
Yeah.
laugh.
I don't want to imagine.
He probably
that.
had toilet paper in his pocket. That's why
that-
back in the
that's-
80s. During World War II in Europe, if you had chocolate bars and nylons, you're getting laid. In the 80s, if you had toilet paper in your back pocket
And tampons.
yeah, toilet paper and tampons, you're
I
getting
suspect
laid.
I have many brothers and sisters in Italy and in Ireland because my dad was,
Okay.
spent a lot of time over there.
Yeah, who knows? My
You
dad was a
have,
bad
man.
person, irresponsible with his semen. So he was Semitically irresponsible. I just made that up. I just made that up.
That's good.
New medical term.
Irresponsible.
I still think it'd be great for all of us to be talking to each other in different languages because we don't really listen to each other anyway, so it doesn't matter.
We can just all talk at the same time. It'd be the same effect.
Different directions. You know?
In any case, though, how about them drones? How about them drones?
I had a Finnish girlfriend once. She taught me.
Viato Tibio.
Did you see that they've solved the mystery of those over in New Jersey?
No, do share.
Yeah, it turns out they are McDonald's delivery drones, and they're sending
Oh,
them delivery
okay.
meals to Chris Christie.
Oh, Chris
Was
Christie.
that on Gutfeld? Was that
No,
on
actually, Trump did that.
Ah,
He made,
Did he
he made
really?
a meme.
Oh no!
Yeah, he made a meme trolling Chrissy. There's
Was
big
that really
cameras.
him or was that AI
Yeah.
Trump doing that? I mean, I don't know. Did he really say that? That's pretty harsh.
That's what they're reporting on Fox News, that he made a meme, and it's a pretty good one. It's shows 5 drones coming in delivering Happy Meals while Chrissy's sitting there eating another Happy Meal. It's like,
They're
okay.
flying in
That
formation.
explains- Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. It could just be swamp gas, methane gas. Chris Christie does live in that state.
Or Trump
Yeah.
gas.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. What?
Yeah.
Yeah. What?
What?
Yeah. What?
Yeah.
I had
What?
no idea. Here we go.
Are you selling your house, Don?
Nope.
Oh.
I'm making a landing pad for my drone.
Okay.
Don't buy landing pads. Just make your own. They're more fun to make your own.
Would that be a mini pad?
I'm gonna make one too. I'm gonna take this box.
No, he needs a big one. So.
I'm gonna take this box and open it up, and that'll be it. I'll be done making it.
Thank you. Don't crash.
Yeah, I made one.
Wow.
Hello,
Back in the
Brenda.
day.
Hello,
Look
everybody.
at
in the chat.
that.
Hey, Brenda. Oh, we got Alexis in the chat.
Yeah,
I'm
we said hello
I'm
to
putting
her.
my-
Like
We know.
20
We
minutes
said
ago.
to her like an hour ago.
I'm
Yeah.
putting
Oh,
stickers on
say
mine,
hi
so it
again.
contains alcohol, beverages,
At least
age
20 minutes.
verification required,
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all backwards.
fisheye sticker.
Fisheye or I
I made this
fish.
like 10 years ago. I don't use landing pads anymore.
Shout out to Short RC because
I've
they
always let
you know.
hand catch drones.
Oh, I got one of those.
I hear he's a good guy. He sponsored their last meetup in Fort Pierce with Al. And the
That's
South
pretty
Florida
cool,
Drone
man.
Flyers. He had a whole
Thanks.
bunch of stuff to give away, so I got that.
Yeah, in fact, I had on my case, I had Velcro on the other side of the Velcro on my case, so I could Velcro this to my case.
Yeah, that's an
Good
idea.
for you.
I've got one of those that you fold up, put a little round one. I won't take it out because I can never get the damn thing back in there. So I just look at
Those pop-up ones, you pull it
Yeah.
out, it goes boink.
it. Yeah, exactly. Now, how in the hell did that go back in there? Takes me half
I
an
got
hour.
2 or 3 of those. I bet.
Like origami.
Yeah, like
There you
that.
go.
Don.
They're
Exactly.
easy. Thumb up on this side, thumb down on this side.
Ah, there you go.
They go right together.
There you have it. We learned something. Wow,
We learned
2
something
hours
today.
in.
It's exactly like folding a bandsaw blade.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right. And I know a lot about bandsaw blades in my dad's workshop.
That's why Art's as tall as he is.
Yeah. Mhm.
Those are,
Ah.
Hey, computer's still running. Yep.
Yeah,
New
Yeah,
power
no.
supply working.
So
I can still hear you. It's great.
Well, good for you.
It's great. I got a sunscreen for my truck that has 2 of those round twisties that you have to fold it in half, and then you have to do 2 of them together, and it gets to be the size of a landing pad folded up. Yeah. And when it's all said and done, it's big enough for the windshield of an F-150. It's pretty cool. Yeah. Yeah.
I've got a sunscreen, I think, in my. Actually, I think I still have it behind the seat of my
Yeah.
truck that has like the eyeballs on it, like from Cars.
Oh, yeah. Okay, cool.
My favorite one.
Yes,
My
yes,
favorite one I
yes.
had that I got the most comments on was Rick and Morty driving the spaceship.
Oh,
He put it up in the windshield and looked like they were driving my truck. Got a lot of comments on that.
one that I've got has SPF 50, something like
Your what?
that.
I bet you got a lot of comments on that one. None of them
Yeah.
were, "Hey, big boy, you want to have sex?"
Yeah.
Yeah, because when I buy a sunscreen for for my vehicle, that's what I'm thinking about. Will this get me laid? That's really
There you go.
I know, I'm just kidding, but it's
All these Filipinos
dork.
come out in the woodwork.
If the sunscreen on your vehicle were to get you laid, you'd have to kind of question the quality.
Exactly.
Of the
I
vagina.
love your sunscreen. It makes me randy, baby.
Yeah.
I just can't imagine that.
You want some lumpia?
Yeah.
You got fresh
Yeah,
lumpia.
I'm sure everybody's got stories. I've gotten laid over a fucking cookie before. So
I love
I
love Rick and Morty.
There's no rhyme nor
Most
reason.
people are too stupid to watch Rick and Morty, but I know you and I are smart.
We are.
Mm-hmm.
He wasn't talking to you. I was kidding.
Rick and Morty. People who watch, or a lot of people who watch Rick and Morty, they're like, if you don't like it, it's just because you don't understand it. You're not smart enough to understand it. Like, it's a stupid show.
Yeah.
It's funny. At least first couple seasons were.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But it's not people. If people don't like it, it's not because they're not smart.
Yeah, it's not Ren and Stimpy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Happy,
Is it
happy,
just
joy,
me that
joy,
Ren and
happy, joy.
It's log. It's log.
Yeah, is it just me, or did Ren and Stimpy get really gay towards the end there? The last
think
couple
it's you,
seasons,
Ron.
it got really gay.
Really gay, Ron.
Really gay.
Really
No. You didn't see the episode where Stimpy was like, "Hey, Ren," and he had a baseball uniform on, and he said, "Yeah, I'm the catcher. You're the pitcher, right, Ren?"
Oh yeah.
And he had the catcher's mitt against his butt. So yeah.
I think you've been watching the wrong Ren and Stimpy show.
No, it was Ren and Stimpy, dude.
Probably
The
on
last
the Mary
the last
Burt
season
show.
was really gay.
You sure there wasn't? You sure there wasn't?
Really gay?
You sure there wasn't Rim and Stiffy?
Yeah, Ram and Stiffy. Yeah. Yeah. Nah, man, it was Ren and Stimpy.
Dude.
Yeah.
Stiffy.
Yeah.
Now you're saying
Yeah.
Stiffy. You can't help yourself. No, it's Stiffy. What?
Yes, Stimpy. Sorry. There was a couple episodes where Stimpy got all jealous because Ren was talking to a girl and stuff like that, and he went and bought a bikini. And he bought a bikini from the Hawaiian dude that they always had on every once in a while. I'm telling you, it got really gay. Towards the end.
Mm-hmm. I gather you watch every episode.
No, I really liked Ren and Stimpy. I admit that, sure. I thought it was hilarious. Yeah. No, sir, I don't like it. I used to love that show. I thought it was hilarious.
Okay.
Yeah. I have a twisted sense of humor, though. I like Rick and Morty. I like Ren and Stimpy. Yeah.
Sure, and you know what? Millions of other people did too. Otherwise, you wouldn't be able to watch it. So it's not that crazy.
Beavis and Butthead. I used to watch Beavis and Butthead. Everyone's like, that show is so stupid. I go, whatever.
Oh, yeah, I know.
It was hilarious.
It's like when people try and claim, I'm nerdy because I like Star Wars. It's like Star Wars is one of the most popular science fiction movies ever. It made millions and millions and millions.
Yeah. Billions.
It's not like you're a nerd because you know Star Wars.
Come to Butthead.
You
can still say Mike Judge. They started making new ones. It's on Prime.
Yeah, I know. I've seen a couple of the new ones.
South Park. Now that's
South Park. Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of people don't know about South Park.
Yeah.
They've never heard of it. What's South Park?
A cult following,
in Denver, Colorado. The Cosmo.
Yeah.
No, a show I really liked was like Primal. Remember? Did anybody ever see Primal? It was the same guy that did Samurai Jack.
Yes.
Yeah, Primal was good.
It
was really good.
Animated,
Now, is that a Christmas movie? Or is it Die Hard Christmas movie?
Thanks for making sense.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, friends and neighbors. Dominic, we got a movie.
It needs to be up top.
I gotta go this way. Yeah.
Speaking of Primal, hey baby.
Oh my hey, baby.
Hey baby, come to Butthead.
Hey baby. Hey baby. Hey baby.
Yeah, come on, Beavis. Yeah, TP for my bunghole. I am the great Cornholio.
I thought making it big would make him stop, but it didn't happen. So here we go.
I am the great Cornholio.
I need TP for my bunghole.
Are you threatening me?
I use that all the I still use that to this day. I just randomly out of nowhere, somebody says hello to me. Are you threatening me? So, Alexis, how are you?
I have been struggling with a lot of pain in my legs from that surgery.
No.
Oh no.
And,
I'm
to be
sorry to hear
quite-
that.
yeah, to be quite honest, the pain was so intense, I was thinking about shooting myself.
No.
No, I'm serious.
That's
I'm
pretty
just being,
intense.
I'm
No, I
being,
believe you.
I'm being brutally honest. That pain was so intense.
Don't be that honest.
I'm thinking
Yeah.
I'm gonna check out. You know, I'm not suicidal. Normally, I'm not even on that
No.
wavelength. But when you get to that kind of pain where it
Uh,
encapsulates you, it's like, you know what, F it. I'm checking.
You know, I totally know how you feel. I feel that way every Friday night at around 7:30 or so.
Because you know you have to do this stream the next day, or what?
No, because I'm on art stream. So, but are you feeling better now? Hopefully.
Well, I'm loaded up on drugs right now.
Oh.
So yes, then.
Well, I mean, you know, the drugs don't touch it. I mean, doesn't kill it completely. But then Jeff rubbed some Aspirin cream on my ankle.
Mm-hmm.
Could you repeat that last part?
Yeah, Jeff rubbed some Aspirin cream on my my ankle.
Oh my goodness! Oh my! I regret that already.
We don't want to numb the clit.
Don't fill up my wine. Wait.
Look at Don.
Blue
He's like
Emu.
blushing.
Clint, your mailman. Got it, Clint.
Yeah, gotcha.
Clint is
That's
the
really
guy
nice
that
of
lives-
him.
Clint is the guy that lives across the street from us.
There you go. Got it.
That's it.
And he spells it
Yeah.
Klent.
Yeah,
Okay.
he lives in the Gap. Yeah. Yeah. Good old Clinton the Cut.
That's why they call that. You know, that's why they call that store the Gap.
Yeah.
The Gap. Yeah.
Yeah,
Alexis,
that's not the
you
kind of
never
gap you want to
want-
be at because you got to fall right into it.
Yeah.
Fall into the.
Okay, Artie, what were you saying, honey?
You don't want to have a spinal tap. Yeah.
No, I
had one of
have a
those
son
ones.
that has had two of them.
Boy, that's intense
Yeah. it is.
pain.
Yeah.
Oh
Are,
man.
are you going to get into a pain battle with her right now? Or
Yep.
Yeah, let's not
Yep.
because
Let's
I
not.
mean,
Why did you bring that up?
Oh,
It's
that's not your leg. It's only your lower half of your body just writhing in pain because we want to drain some spinal fluid to equalize the pressure in your ear from your ear surgery.
I'm feeling
Well,
a little pain right now.
My youngest son was born. He contracted spinal meningitis.
Ooh.
Back in those days, you gave birth in a labor room. You know, it wasn't in your room like it is today. You would actually get wheeled to a labor room. Anyway, all of us are old enough to remember that probably. And so the CDC actually tracked it down to the delivery room, and there was a little girl that was also delivered in that same room, and she also got spinal meningitis, and she didn't make it. My son made it.
Oh no.
Yeah, and that was 1986 when I had him.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah. So then they did a spinal tap. Of course, he's an infant. They say, "Oh, babies don't feel pain." That's a bunch of crap.
Mike.
And then about a month after he hit, well, first of all, that spinal tap that they did showed that it was viral rather than bacterial. There's two different types of spinal meningitis, and so antibiotics couldn't touch it. So either babies don't have much of an immune system, so they said, well, either he's going to make it on his own or he won't. So the doctor we had was a Christian, asked if he could pray with us, and we said, of course. And so he did, and my child made it. And anyway, then about a month after he got well, maybe 2 months, he got a really, really high fever again. I called the pediatrician. He said, that time he said, okay, I'm going to do another spinal tap. He goes, and we were in an emergency situation. He said, now hold your child on the table and I thought it's a little 2 month, 3 month old baby. What? Anyway, he stuck that needle in his spine, and that child came straight up off the table. I was everything I could do to hold that child down. But anyway, he made it through that as well with no repercussions. But the second time he had it was bacterial, not viral. So they put him on antibiotics both times, actually, because I didn't know.
That's what happened to me.
Yeah,
Yep.
well, that's the standard procedure.
Oh God, I had a bag that was draining spinal fluid in.
Yeah.
Doctor came in. My parents were right there. Oh, I'm going to take a sample, and he stuck that needle in, and he started and my parents were like, "What the hell just happened?" They just turned white. They never heard me scream so loud.
You guys know this conversation is almost impossible to make jokes about.
Yeah.
Well,
I could, but I'm keeping them to myself.
I'm just wondering how long you remember
I'm sure Donald is too.
You know.
So
well, at least I didn't shoot myself, so I'm still here.
Yeah. No.
I'm really glad you didn't shoot yourself, Alexis.
Yeah.
I understand
That's
that.
the best thing I've heard all day.
Yeah, just
Stories
anybody
make
can
me-
say, yeah,
You're
all the
making me feel like
platitudes
I
in the
should-
world.
I feel like
Go
calling my
ahead,
son
Bell.
now.
Motherfucker.
The operations my son had because he's my son has cerebral palsy and he had issues with his eyes, having his eyes operated on was a year and a half. Nothing kills you like I have a problem with children in pain and stories about children being hurt.
Yeah.
I can't deal with it. I can't watch movies with children being hurt, and I actually have a problem with it. You know, I'm really
that's why I
depressed
got
now. And then Artie spoke about the pain he was in with a child, and it didn't hurt so bad.
It's exactly the opposite of Lon. He laughs his ass off when he watches movies with children being hurt. I mean, he watches them just because he like if there he's like there wasn't enough children being hurt in that movie. That's what he said last time I talked to him. He's like, man, I was watching this show. I'm like, it wasn't a show. It was something you found on the dark web. And he goes, yeah, but the kid didn't suffer enough.
Oh my!
Like, I don't know.
You
what's
watch
wrong
Rick
with
and
him.
Morty. Rick and Morty. 90% of the jokes are Morty getting jacked up
No,
in some way or
Yeah, but he's
another.
a
the scene when
teenager.
they're on the planet
Still
where
a kid.
the scene when they're on the planet where they could get
Fuck
killed and they
teenagers.
come back to life because there was some shield around the planet, and
Yeah,
the
I
shield
know.
goes down and the little girl shoots her brother and he doesn't get up
Yeah.
because it's like, oh,
She's
that's
like,
horrible.
Billy.
Oh, I remember that.
Or
Oh
whatever.
God, that
Yeah.
was so
That was
bad.
just on the
So
other
dark
day.
and
I just seen
horrible.
that one the other day. Yeah. Same
Well-
thing with Family Guy. Meg getting jacked up. Everybody laughs. Artie RR.
She's
Yeah.
17. 17-year-old girls deserve it.
Yep.
Anyway, yeah, I like Family Guy. That's what you were
Culture
talking
Club.
about. Nobody brought that up. You were bringing up all those cartoons, and
There you go. Oh, how about the one where Brian and Stewie? Brian owes Stewie some money. So when are you going to give me that money? I don't know.
Yeah, keeps kicking his ass. Yeah.
He shoots him in the knee. Oh, God, what the? Well,
Yeah, he
Where's
keeps
my
beating his
money?
ass. Yeah.
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 And then
Where's my
they're
money?
on the
Where's my
airplane
money?
at the end. Is oh, I was just kidding. I hope you don't. Well, and if you want to get back at me, well, I'll never let you know.
this might have been a while ago. Hi, Mike. Didn't see you come in.
Hey, Mike. I saw Mike's
Hey, Mike.
message. Yeah. Hey,
And
Mike.
hello to Sunstar. I'm not sure who Sunstar is. but-
That'd be
Brenda.
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 Oh.
that's-
Okay.
Yeah. Brenda.
Everybody knows
She's
Brenda.
How do you type in this thing? I don't understand. Where do you,
You don't.
type?
You got to go to YouTube.
You don't. You got to go to YouTube on another device.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay, well, then I won't be typing back. I'll just be going, hello.
Hello.
Hey, Barkley.
Yeah. Good old Brenda. You know, Insane Clown Posse has a song that mentions Brenda, so that's kind of cool.
Speaking
That's
of
a clean
classic,
name.
hey Barkley, how
Yeah.
you doing, buddy?
Tell me about that.
Woof woof.
Well,
How
you,
about them
Woof.
drones?
Woof.
yeah, you hopped in at the right time.
You guys
Then-
How
probably,
about them drones?
Yeah.
yeah, well, that's what I was going to ask. You guys probably have talked about all the drones over New Jersey.
Yeah, we've already gone through the
Yeah.
whole New Jersey thing.
Oh, New Jersey drones thing? Yeah.
They just abducted.
Oh, look, it's a Florida, it's a Louisiana gator.
Yeah.
Cool.
That's a good look on you, Joe.
Yeah, I like
An
that.
improvement.
I thought
No.
An improvement.
There you go.
Improvement. Every little bit helps.
I got this one. I got this from my granddaughter.
Yeah,
I got this from my
we good.
granddaughter,
she's trying to tell you something.
but she's afraid of it.
Wow.
It's Godzilla, actually, isn't it?
That's like right
Like
out of
Godzilla.
the show V. Who remembers that show?
Is it?
Yeah,
I do.
remember it.
Cool.
The remake was.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
original series was pretty good.
Yeah, the
The
original
remake
series was
because
good.
it had Morena Baccarin in it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you got a good point. Yeah, yeah. It's like Battlestar Galactica remake. I wasn't too keen on it until I got a few episodes in, and I'm like, okay. I'm like, okay, I can watch this. Sure, okay.
The Battlestar Galactica remake, it was good. Actually, I like.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I wasn't keen on the idea of it, but then I got a few episodes in, and I'm like, oh, okay.
And then, they had to do the usual gender swapping, and they made Starbuck.
Swapping, Starbuck.
And she was overcompensating through the entire smoking cigars and trying to act like a man and beating up men, and so I didn't like her character, but everybody else I did was good. Yeah.
That one girl. They kept her naked. I mean, I'm like, holy crap! Like they saved a lot of money on wardrobe with that girl. It's like yikes.
I'm not
But
sure.
hey,
What are you
the
talking
way,
about?
one of my good days, I did go flying.
Well, good.
Oh, did you? Cool.
How's your eyes?
Perfect. If the rest of
yeah?
the body were like my eyes, I'd be like that girl that you could save wardrobe money on.
Oh yeah.
My eyes are probably better than they've ever been in my life, and which is crazy because I was totally blind, and then after the cataract surgery, which only took 8 minutes per eye, they had like a month between the right one and the left.
Right.
But once they got the second one done, I was good to go. I mean, my eyes are impeccable. I do have reader glasses.
Right.
For stuff that's really up close.
Right.
Tiny, but distance. Anything beyond my arm length, I don't really use these much except if I'm looking at my phone and it's something really small. You know?
That's what I did with my LASIK. I had one for distance and one for reading.
What is that?
Oh, sorry. Were you talking to me?
I don't know. Were we?
I don't know. Where was that sound coming from, Lon?
I think that was you, Lon.
No, I'm going to have to change my batteries every week in my goddamn blinks because I got a neighbor now that comes and goes 50 fucking times a day. You know what I mean? It's like, Jesus Christ.
What's a blink?
I mean, a blink camera. It's a battery operated camera. Security camera.
Like a ring system. You know, the ring cameras.
Yesterday, across the hall, I had 19 people go in and out.
A Google Nest, one of those things.
19 different people go in and out.
Oh,
well, that's
what's going on.
I knew a girl like that.
Thank you, Brendan.
Giggity. No, this chick just all day long, man. Every 15, 20 minutes, she's getting in her car. 15 minutes later, 20 minutes later, she's back. 15, 20 minutes later, she's getting in her car. 20 minutes, half an hour later, she's coming back.
What's she delivering?
It's just crazy to me. I don't know. Maybe she's a Uber driver or something. I doubt that she would go longer. Yeah, who knows what she's doing? I have no idea. But it's like all day long, man. In and out, in and out, in and out, in and out.
It's all drugs.
Maybe. Yeah, it could be drugs. That makes sense.
Could be crack.
She needs to start selling larger.
Whatever.
She doesn't have to be doing something so nefarious. She could just be selling ass. You know.
She could be a whore.
Yeah.
Mark just said she could be selling crack. He already covered it.
She wants to buy a mansion.
She could just be stupid and go into the store every 15 minutes. Oh, geez, I need eggs. Oh, shoot, I need bread. Oh, shoot, I need milk. I don't know.
I forgot eggs. Okay.
It's probably your future wife.
Just truly a person who cannot plan. You know, he's like, I feel like eggs, and goes out and gets eggs.
Somebody fucking stupid.
Now that I got eggs, I need butter. Oh, now that I got butter,
Yeah, it could be.
I need somebody
incredibly stupid.
Yeah, I had 24 hits on my doorbell a day. One of them was me.
Okay.
Oh, and were you home? Were you home when you rang the doorbell?
No, this is when I opened it to get the package.
Oh,
But there's
Mhm.
24,
that's not
24
really your
hits on it.
doorbell. Your
And
ring.
if I go through it, I've got like at least 12 different people going in that apartment.
Oh,
Yeah.
It's like a clown.
aren't you nosy,
Yeah.
Mr.
I can't
Yeah.
talk.
Know-it-all?
Mine goes off.
Yeah,
when
when
mine
I
goes-
was young, we used to be bad for that. We had like 10 people living in an apartment, and we had friends, and yeah, so it was meow 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 meow.
No,
Yeah.
Mine goes off way
Uh,
more than that. My wife doesn't put it to sleep when she goes outside and starts gardening, or the wind kicks up and then all the ferns are like waving at the camera, and it goes off. And it's very rarely people.
can
although
adjust it for
Amazon
that.
Amazon hits it up a day every other day, you know. But that's
You
the
can
only-
adjust it for that.
Mhm.
Oh, I have. You know, I believe me, I have, and I've shrank it. I shrank it just to avoid those things, and I do the best I can. It still gets knocked around. But she needs to put it. You need to put it to sleep when you're outside cutting the grass.
Yeah.
Ding, ding, ding.
Oh, there you go. Hey, Bill's cutting the grass. Yeah, there we go.
It wasn't Bill.
Hey, Bill, you need to work out a little bit. You know. Hey, try some Ozempic. That might help.
No. They put me on that stuff, and that's the
We
stuff.
already talked about it.
Yeah, I was getting diarrhea and throwing up at the same time. Not fun.
Well, how much did you lose?
How much did I lose of what?
Well, you were shitting and throwing up. You probably lost something.
Oh hell, I don't know. I just got off the stuff. It's terrible. Jeff takes it for his diabetes, and that's what they put me on for, is to get my blood sugar under control. But it was killing.
I'm weaning myself off of it right now. I didn't lose any weight from it.
You're
I'm
weaning.
already on, what is it, metformin, whatever it is. You know.
Metformin.
Yeah.
God, thank you. So I don't really need it. It's metformin.
Oh,
I'm down with Red Velvet.
They put me on a insulin called Tresiba, and that's
Oh,
and
Tresiba.
yeah,
Yep.
and then
I
check.
hear that on Madlock.
But yeah, I do okay on that. It's keeping my blood sugar down.
Yeah. Well, my numbers haven't changed at all, and I've been on that stuff for like a year and a half, and it was supposedly going to help me lose weight and cut my appetite. Didn't work.
Oh.
Didn't work. I can drum up an appetite over.
What the hell are those doctors? No.
Yeah,
My doctor is the one that told me we're going to wean you off it, Art.
Wait till his coyotes go by and set off his.
I've got one more statement and one more question. The statement is, Lloyd, you look fantastic.
Yeah, you do.
Thank you.
You look.
That's
yeah.
is
I
what
want
you
to
look
put
like.
my lap.
Love the shirt.
Got
Love
my
the shirt.
Yeah.
How you doing?
Yeah.
Wish
ordered 4 of these for Christmas.
Yeah, it looks like
Oh,
a bikini bottom. Is that a?
So anyway, my question is.
Yeah.
I missed the. I was in late, obviously, so I missed the conversation of what do y'all think about these drones over the U.S.
Yeah, you did miss that.
I know.
We
So
covered the
what was
whole
your
hour.
what's your consensus? Just give me the breakdown.
Art, hush up.
They're aliens.
Mass
Alien.
hysteria.
My idea is that because of this mass hysteria, more people are looking up in the sky and they're seeing lights that they've never looked at before because they never look at the sky. And it's a combination of multiple things, and it's being blown
War
away.
of the Worlds.
Well, I agree with you, Don. To a point, I think that's why there's such a large amount of sightings. But the base, the core of it is there are drones up there, or there is something up there. Some identified flying objects up there, and we don't know what they are, and they're the ones that kicked it off. Now, anytime anybody looks up in the sky and sees something lit up, they think it's one of them. You know?
Oh my God, it's snowing.
Yeah.
I mean, if we had a bunch of those things just zigzagging all over around, this area, I'd get my Bonanza and I'd go up and check them out.
There you go.
I got
one question. You could end up flying into it because they supposedly turn the lights off when things approach them.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, that's my question. If these are nefarious, illegal things, why do they have their lights on?
Yeah, that's right.
So they can see where they're going.
They obviously want to be seen.
No, they have radar. or lidar, they'd know where the hell they're going.
I remember back in the 90s, I think it was,
Alien door.
People around here were seeing a UFO, and everybody was out there parking by the side of the road, and everybody saw this UFO. Turned out it was a reflection of a light that was over at the airport.
Yeah. Oh, look at that. Oh, it's the moon, stupid.
Well, I've got a video on YouTube where I saw an orb, an orange, yellowish orange orb, with my mom. We were sitting on a porch swing in her backyard,
Exactly. Cool,
and it was a moonless night. And when we first, and I didn't, this is before I had, a smartphone.
Cell phones.
I ran inside and got my digital camera. By the time I got in, it had moved in such a way it looks like just a speck. I zoomed in on it. I did get it on camera. But
Could have been the Great Pumpkin.
when we first saw it, though, it was huge, and it looked like it had flames coming around from the right side of it,
Could it have been ball lightning?
It was what? Huh?
Could it have been ball lightning?
Ball lightning.
Oh no, because it was an
balls of lightning
arc across the sky, and then it disappeared when it got down to the horizon, and it was miles and miles off by testing. It was crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, I was trying to think, what the heck is that? It's a moonless night, and it was bright because I saw it through the fabric of the awning of the porch swing. And I pulled it back, and I looked, and I said, "Mom, what's that?" And she looked. And we both stood up. Okay. That's
She passed me the mescaline, and we thought, she so she could take a look. Hey,
Mescaline, he said.
I'm just saying. I've seen things. Hasn't everybody? I've seen things up in the night sky that couldn't have been a plane because it was here, and then it was there, then it was here, then it was gone.
Yeah, I've seen different sightings. Never while I've been flying, though. It's always been while I'm on the ground.
You got to live in areas where you can actually see.
Well, I remember
you don't
when I was a kid.
The lights from the city.
We were
Anyway,
out
go ahead.
at Friend's farm. We're looking up at the stars. We're just hanging out, waiting for our parents to get through visiting. It was night out. It was dark. Stars were out, and what we saw was a large triangle that blocked out some stars. You could tell it was triangular shape, no lights on it, just go over our head, just blocking out the stars and across. Might have been somebody nighttime hang gliding. You don't know.
No,
Power gliding.
Somebody flying a kite.
But there was no sound. So
yeah, no sound with the what we've seen either.
Yeah, kites don't make sound either.
But then again, I was also 11.
Yeah, they do. They're constantly ordering extra kosher food and all kinds of shit.
That's not a kite.
What kind of kites?
Oh, kites.
Yeah.
Oh,
you're making the
my
same.
bad.
You're making the same mistake as the racist on Porky's did.
Yeah, Porky's. Yeah, I was just going to say that.
Kites. Okay, my bad.
Yes, that's right, Lon. You're bad.
I forgot this is the show that is not politically correct. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I think, haven't we all seen something like that you couldn't explain?
And Jeff has
Maybe it's Santa Claus doing a dry run.
11.
He saw something.
That's
I
the only
mean,
time
he
I've
was
ever
up
seen
in Nevada.
I was 11 years old.
Santa's elves.
It's Santa doing a dry run,
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Doing reconnaissance because there are certain people in that area that are on the naughty list and certain people that aren't. So he's making sure that, so he sent his elves drones out to make sure. That's why all the lights are red and green, making sure that they're got the right address.
He's testing a new sleigh. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, could be.
Good as the explanation as anything anybody else has come up with.
Jim,
it's right up there with the Iranian mothership.
Jim, I can totally agree with you. Yeah, odd times seen stuff in air not look quite right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I've seen
for example,
punctuation.
For example,
like me. Not right.
Not quite right.
Yep. Let's put the cripple guy up. Okay, there.
Yeah.
Have you guys seen that movie Red One? With Dwayne
No,
Johnson?
I haven't.
I refuse to watch it.
Why? It's funny as hell.
Is it funny?
And it
I don't
explains
know.
a lot about those drones.
Mm-hmm.
Well, good. There you have it.
What is it? Red One?
Red one. It's with Dwayne Johnson and Chris Evans.
Why? What's it about?
Santa Claus gets kidnapped and they go and rescue him.
Oh, that sounds really fucking stupid. So,
It is,
but
but it's funny.
hey, it's got Dwayne Johnson, you know.
You have a thing for Dwayne? You have a thing for Dwayne?
Apparently.
That's really good.
Is there any scenes in the jungle, Lloyd? Because Dwayne Johnson can't do a movie unless there's a scene in it where he's in the jungle. So
Yeah.
No.
To his contract.
There are some scenes in the northern forest, so there are trees involved. Yes.
Yeah, you got a Tarzan fetish.
Close enough.
Yeah. Close enough. Yeah.
Close
Knock,
enough.
Who's there?
Who's Dwayne?
Dwayne who?
Dwayne the bathtub. I'm drowning.
Oh,
my God. That was actually.
We'll tell that one next week.
Yeah.
Or it's going to use it as a set.
Drone Solutions. Don Mudball appears with jokes and stupid puns.
Yeah, the whole drone thing. It just I just have a hard time with the nefarious spin on it. You know, guys are just some evil intent flying around with navigation lights on, and yada yada yada. Just sounds kind of.
I kind of like
like really.
Yeah, flying around with navigate with all the lit up like a Christmas tree.
Yeah, lit up like Christmas trees and shit.
Son, you no longer live in the Northeast
Hey,
anymore.
I'm here. Look at me.
So Brenda, where do you live now?
Yeah, Brenda, where do you live?
Where do you live?
I
Somewhere close.
I'm not Philly Mike. Look at me.
Florida.
What the hell are you talking about? You just randomly throw stuff out there.
He just
2
randomly
hours.
says stuff.
I'm still on.
It's just
His
random
little-
words.
It's the bourbon talking,
Little
buddy.
pull string is broke.
Nearly 2 hours and
It's the
out.
bourbon
Pull string is broke.
Oh, you're glad we don't live in the Northeast anymore. I got it. I got it. Oh, I'm
Yeah,
sorry. I'm sorry. I misread that.
Yeah, she's in Florida.
I thought Billy Kyle put up a good video.
Me too.
Bill, aren't you up past your bedtime?
Yeah.
You
You
gotta
said you
get
weren't going
up.
to do a long stream tonight.
Yeah,
I'm
long
comfortable now.
stream. Yeah,
South of Florida. That's right. I'm sorry. Yep. You told me that.
Oh, she lives in Florida too, Bill.
Yeah. No, she did tell me. Yep.
Oh, yeah,
I'm sorry,
cool.
but I misread your statement there.
That's kind of cool.
Landed it free.
They're very pretty.
Alexis likes it here.
I love it there. Are you kidding?
Well, Alexis is just awesome, though. So
Yeah, me too. I love it.
she's Florida built, really,
Best
because
thing I ever did.
I'm Florida built. What does that mean?
well, when you live in Texas already, you're not. I won't say you're acclimatized automatically for Texas. I mean, for Florida, but at least you're in a better spot than somebody coming in from like Michigan or something like that.
Oh,
You know
yeah.
what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Just because of the climate and whatnot. Depending on what part of Texas, of course. There's obviously there's different parts of Texas. It's such a big state that
Well, I'm South Texas. I'm down here, in Corpus.
That
so it's kind of
way
hot where you are. Oh, you're Corpus, so you're
Yeah.
really acclimatized then, right?
Yep.
Because you're right on the water too, right? Yeah.
Yeah, it's 70 degrees here right now. And my brother, he lives in Detroit. And it's like 19 tonight or something like that. It's like,
Oh yeah, it's something like that.
That's
Yeah.
all right.
it's just
What'd you say, Alexis? It's 70 what?
70 degrees right now.
72
Yeah,
here in
I-
South Florida.
I can beat that.
Yeah, I bet you can, Dominic.
Yes.
92.
92. Oh, 7 degrees.
Yeah.
Wow.
66.4 here.
And there's where my brother is.
Cool cat.
Oh, 20.
32.
Oh,
Yeah, that's exactly. Yeah,
Zero.
that's the same temperature here, 32.
And
But
if you,
you're
live,
celebrating.
if you live in Dallas, where I used to live,
So,
65.
It's actually warming up around here, so that's kind of. It's gonna be 40 tomorrow.
Well,
I'm
Brenda,
guessing
you gonna,
right
are you
now
gonna,
it's around-
are you gonna come
It's
to
going
the
to be
meetup?
40 degrees here tomorrow as well.
I'm guessing it's around 44 degrees.
40
where we're-
Celsius. Hardy har har dom.
Yeah.
It was like
Yeah, well, you
15
said
degrees
40.
here a couple of days ago. Yeah, 40 Fahrenheit, you bitch.
Oh, okay.
Where do you live, Lon? Where do you live?
Close enough.
In Michigan, not too far from your brother.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's on the west side. He's over in,
West side.
in Grand Rapids, Michigan.
I've been to I've flown into Grand Rapids.
Yeah.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, our little airport here. Yeah.
Yeah.
Gerald
At a little
Ford.
bitty airport.
I was-
I've been there.
Is that where the Kellogg plant is?
No, that'd be
Close. It's in
Kalamazoo.
Kalamazoo.
Yep,
Okay,
that's
Art's the
good.
Michigan expert, so he can
I
go
flew
ahead
into
and
Grand
answer all your
Rapids.
Yeah,
questions.
please step all over the guy from Michigan while and answer.
Yeah, you're the big expert.
I thought Kellogg was in Battle Creek.
I've been all
Battle
over
Creek.
Michigan.
Yeah.
Battle Creek, yeah.
I read
It's in
I read
Battle Creek.
so many cereal boxes as a kid. I know where cereal comes from. It comes from Battle
Battle
Creek.
Creek.
Battle
It's
Creek.
in Battle Creek. I
Yeah,
was
yeah.
fucking with him.
I've flown into
It's in Battle Creek.
I remember one time I was taking off.
Yeah,
It
but-
was just starting to get dark.
wrong
and when I looked out
fact.
the
It's
window,
like-
I saw the roof of the factory.
I can't.
I'm just
stop it.
fucking with
I
him.
can't stop it. I gotta
Don,
correct it.
no, you're absolutely right. They used to have a health. The Kellogg's brothers used to have a health center in Battle Creek too.
Mm.
This was nefarious, very
Sanitarium.
nefarious.
Yep.
Yeah, sanitarium. Thank you, Lloyd. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now,
It was part
made
it was
in
part of the
Kalamazoo.
7-day Advent organization.
Yeah. We had a 7-day Adventist church across the street from our house when I was a kid. It was right across the street. Yeah.
Hello,
And
John.
a lot of
Hey,
Amish.
Curtis.
Hey, Curtis.
Curtis Dart.
Curtis.
Curtis.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lon, I had to go to Grand Rapids back in the 90s when I was working for a mortgage company, Common Point Mortgage. They were up in Grand Rapids, and we went for a week seminar up there, and I had the best Reuben sandwich I ever ate in my life out of a hotel.
Wow.
I mean, I got it every night. When I went back to the room, I had one sent to the room.
Did they
This thing
make
was
it at
so
the
good.
hotel or did they bring it in?
I have no idea where it came from, but when I was leaving, I ordered 2 to go.
Wow, now that's something that you must have really liked that sandwich.
And I couldn't stand them before. I tried one just
Wow.
like corned beef, and I said, "Oh my God!" Every night when I went back, after we ate and everything, I ordered another one, ate it, and when I was leaving that day, I said, "I need 2 to go."
Wow. Now we're talking marbled rye, correct? Marbled rye, sauerkraut, and corned beef, basically.
Right.
Thousand
Yeah,
What's
this
the
was
sauce?
Thousand-
It's like a
Thousand Island
almost like
dressing.
a
If you use horseradish,
Island. Thank you.
horseradish is not a Reuben.
it's
Okay.
1,000 Islands. I get them at Arby's,
Island.
and it don't even stand a
A
chance.
Russian, but yeah, Thousand Island Russian dressing.
Yeah, it's
I
like
got you.
you got to be.
Hey, well,
I'd sit there at nighttime and eat that thing and say, "Oh my God!" I was
my
ready
God,
to
oh
move
my
to Grand
God.
Rapids. I was actually looking
That's
at
hilarious.
property in Grand Rapids.
You should have moved there in the 90s, man. It would have been a good time to move here.
I
The
love
property values
Reuben.
were
It's one of
low.
my favorite sandwiches, and probably
Is it?
most places when you go to get Reuben is that they serve it with wet sauerkraut.
wet
You need to,
sauerkraut.
you need to spin the sauerkraut. Get the sauerkraut dried so it stays crispy. It doesn't break into the bread. It doesn't get soggy.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
That might be
homes
the
when I was-
difference.
Yeah, it might be. When I was up there, I was looking at like I said, I was in Common Point Mortgage, and I was talking about moving up there and working in the office up there. And I was looking at the homes in the area. You can get a 4-bedroom with a basement for $100,000 with 2 acres of land.
Sunstar, they're so easy to fly. Just come to the meetup. You'll know how to fly one before you leave.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
They're
we
easily
come to-
done.
yeah,
Seriously.
You get to meet all these great folks here on the panel.
Yep.
Yeah, great
What?
fun, folks. Yeah.
Won't meet me.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. Texas drone.
Mike,
Mike.
Mhm.
Yeah. I've had a really good Reuben here in town. That's why I was kind of asking. But
Oh, Sunshine Water Media.
yeah, it probably was dried sauerkraut though. Now that Don said that, I remember it wasn't super sloppy, which is something I don't like. Reubens, when you go to bite into them and all that,
And the bread
that
is soggy.
brine
By the
goes
time you're
rolling
halfway
and the
through,
brine's running.
yeah, the bread is
you're
soggy.
running
Right,
the
because
brine.
they didn't drain. They didn't drain the sauerkraut enough.
Yeah.
Right. So he makes sense. Don makes a lot of sense there. That's something Arby's wouldn't do, probably. Arby's employees, come on, man.
Odolio.
They probably just
they got the sauerkraut. They just open a can, they dump it in the table, and that's
No, you need to put that on the flat top at this, with the corned beef, and you drain
yeah.
it
You
all
can
out.
cook off some of that liquid.
Yeah.
okay. Fair enough.
Restaurant for 18 years.
Somebody's
I make
music.
a badass Reuben. They're easy.
You're not gonna cook it with it. You can at least spin it dry.
That's a funny thing with that sandwich. I mean, it's as long as it's quality meat,
Oh, Bucky's, yeah.
anybody can make a badass Reuben. You just got to do it right. It's very simple.
Well, it's only 3 ingredients, correct?
Well, you kind of have to get the balance right. But yeah, 3. Yeah.
Balance right.
Well, 4 if you count the bread.
If you count, and I always go marbled rye, right? You got to be marbled rye. It can't be just regular rye. Get it?
No.
Or,
No,
I think
you
it can be any
can't.
rye.
It could be either one.
I
I think it was
I always
regular
have
when I
them
bought it
on.
up there.
New York rye. That's what I,
New York fry. There you go.
See, I like
non-marbled?
but I like caraway seeds in mine. No, but
Caraway
marbled is good too. But it's like a pumpernickel almost. But I
oh.
Oh,
See,
yeah.
My wife, we
Okay.
were talking about this the other night. We had pizza with Italian sausage, and she doesn't like too much Italian sausage. I'm like, she doesn't like the caraway seeds,
Ah,
and I love them. I could just, if
you
I
can drop
have
them
some
all
in the
day.
cabinet, I'll reach up there and
Doesn't like the Italian sausage.
too much seed.
Yeah.
No, I like the caraway seeds. No, I like a nice New York rye with a crust that has a bite to it, but tender in it with the caraway seeds. Yeah.
Philly cheesesteak.
Reuben does not need mustard. The second you put mustard on it, it's no longer a Reuben.
Yeah.
Needs mustard on it.
No mustard,
Yes.
no mustard on a Reuben. No,
Yeah, it's not a Reuben anymore. He's right about that.
no.
I agree with that.
Reuben is a specifically defined sandwich.
Now we're talking thick cut corned beef, or we talking thin sliced corned beef?
Shaved.
Thin slice?
Shaved corned beef.
Shaved?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Right.
I've had a thick cut before, and I thought it was okay. With
Yeah,
thick
I mean,
cut.
it's-
But I
it's-
like
the
corned
hardin-
beef just in
the
general.
hardin, you
I like
pull it
corned
out
beef
of-
in general.
No, you want it.
Yeah,
You want it super thin sliced. You don't want chipped. You want it, like Bill said, shaved.
Shaved.
I've never had a sandwich.
You've never had a
You never
Reuben
had a
sandwich?
Reuben?
You don't know what you're missing, man. They're
Nope.
unbelievable. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's making.
Well, unless you don't like sauerkraut.
I could take it or leave it.
Well,
Lloyd,
it
I
does,
forgot
it-
to ask.
when you cook it off in the grill and like that, it doesn't overpower. It doesn't
No,
overpower
you
the
get rid of a lot of the vinegar.
Yep. All of it.
Did
Hey,
you?
Joe, I've got a question for Joe. Joe, that is all neon behind you? How did you get that? That's huge. Make
it's a
Joe-
green screen.
Make Joe big. Is that green screen?
Yeah.
But that's a real
It is
neon.
green screen. That's actually a proof. I was going to buy one, and I had a guy send me a proof of it, and he wanted to charge me $500 for that neon.
How much?
Mhm.
How much?
$500 to do it in neon. And I said no. And actually, around Christmas time, right now, he just sent me a new quote on it. They do it for $395.
Not real neon. You're talking about like the LED fake
I
neon.
think it's LED strips.
I just say for that price, neon would be a steal. But
It would-
Yeah,
it
I
would
was
be.
gonna
like-
say,
Well, I've got a neon.
I would have done it for neon.
I've got
Well,
a
yeah.
I've got a clock on the wall behind the camera. That's a Cessna clock that has a red neon around. I don't remember what I paid for it.
Is it old?
No, I got that off of some guy on eBay that was making them, and then what I did was I was having him make. Well, I was going to have him. I don't think we actually did it. We were going to do it for Christmas. The Flying Club members and have, instead of the Cessna logo, have the Flying Club logo. I'll take a photo and I'll send it to Bill.
Yeah, take a photo.
Hang on. It's cool. It's real neon. I don't know what I paid
Oh, that's a tough one, because a lot of people don't use neon anymore.
Yeah,
because the fakey LED just looks so good now.
Yeah.
So why bother with it? Neon's a pain in the ass.
Yeah, those
Why bother?
And you can put RGB in those, and you can change your neon.
Yeah, you can change the colors. You can do whatever you want to. Yeah.
You can do rolling effects on them. You can do all kinds
Yeah,
of
exactly. People don't do neon that much anymore because it's a big pain in the ass for no real gain. And it's fragile because you got to use real glass, right?
Chile.
And down in the downstairs in the arcade room, I've got neon Pac-Man lights and a couple others. I don't remember what they are, but they're really.
That's a lost art, neon. Nobody, I don't even know where you get neon anymore.
What is this
guy,
noise we're
this guy's
getting?
he was on eBay, but anyway, I just sent it to you, Bill, if you want to share.
Where's all this noise? Low.
Yeah, I think it's Alexis.
No, it's not mine. The only mic I have on is the computer.
Lloyd, you got something playing in the background?
No.
No,
Just
it's not me.
Oh, it got quiet when I called it out, though. No, it's still.
No.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, I think it's somebody's speaker's feeding back there because that was me.
There you go, Alexis. Yeah.
Yep, that's it. It's good size too. It's not small.
That's what she said.
Yep, somebody's got YouTube open on the speaker back and it's coming back to their speaker.
Not me.
A good Monte Cristo sandwich? I'm hungry now.
Monte Cristo.
I love a Monte Cristo sandwich.
Lloyd, did
That
you get
sounds
up to that
familiar.
restaurant?
Remind me. Ham?
Do
No.
what?
Did you go to
Prosciutto?
that restaurant
Ham
over
and turkey.
in Arkansas?
Ham and turkey. Okay.
Yeah, Swiss. Yep.
Swift. Okay.
And
I went over
mustard-
there
you can
and
put mustard on a ham. On a
filmed it.
Huh?
But it ended up being vertical for some reason. I don't know what happened
Was it
on my.
just need to be rotated? But it's still wide.
No.
The entire thing was
Well, I
rotated?
don't think so. No, it was it for whatever reason that Action 5 shot part of it in vertical. Yeah.
Did you
I
have
don't
the
know how
camera
that
like
happened either,
this
so.
or like this?
Nope.
Nope. Okay.
Nope. I had straight up
Sometimes-
like you're supposed to, and it
Sometimes,
flipped
but
it vertical.
it flipped. The entire video was sideways. Correct. So
Yeah,
it's still like a widescreen video, but it was just turned sideways when you play it back. Or was the video
No, it looked like it was right.
and it still was
It was
right
just
upside
set
right?
up for TikTok. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, like it was ready to go for TikTok.
Yeah, you can still get a video with
Yeah,
that.
you could.
Yeah. I will. I've got it loaded up. I've got.
You
that,
just-
a
you
couple
just
other videos I got to
Pretend like you meant to do it for stylistic choices. Pretend you're like an edgy teenager.
There you go.
I'm, it's funny you say that. I'm going to create a series of videos meant specifically for people who watch their phone on YouTube to go to sleep at night.
There you go.
They'll be this, but turned this way. So when you're
Yeah,
laying in
you
bed,
gotta-
Yeah.
I have gotten onto these playlists that I'll go to sleep, I'll be listening to one thing, and it'll go off onto this other thing. 3 hours of Earth history, or 3 hours of what our universe, and it'll just be.
I've ghosted. I've wrecked this screen on my phone because I have that thing running all night long.
Oh.
It's not wrecked, but it's got artifact. It's got.
What's worse is whenever I get onto like a Joe Rogan podcast or something, and they're talking, and I hear it in my dreams, and I'm trying to jump in and talk and contribute to the conversation, but they won't stop and listen to me. That's
Well,
frustrating.
kind of like when Mike B is on here.
Very much like Mike B.
Yeah.
I do a lot of World War II documentaries.
You heard of the Night Witches in World War II?
Hmm?
the female Russian fighter pilots, the Night Witches.
Yeah, Night
Oh,
Witches.
Yeah, I was asking Cool Cat if he had heard of them because he was talking about flying without the lights on. It's like, well, they would also kill the engines. I have no idea who has the YouTube channel on a speaker playing back.
That
me,
might
not
be
me.
Because it is coming back. It's no Rumble.
Or they have it
I don't
on,
even
or they have it
have it up.
open on their computer.
I know what you were talking about, Don. I hear it too.
Yeah, I heard
Yeah.
it. It's usually Alexis, but it's not her this time. I just muted her and she's fine.
Yeah.
I think.
All right.
Tell me if it goes off. I'm gonna turn my.
All right. Well, now
Yep.
talking.
It got suddenly quiet all of a sudden.
We're talking. Blah 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 blah.
It's Joe.
It's not feeding back.
It was Joe.
It's
I
Joe.
got nothing on.
How about now?
Yeah, I've got nothing on.
You got
baby.
you got a T-shirt on.
Are you?
Yeah, something.
But
And it's going again.
Oh, there it is.
Let me see if let
It
me see
might
if
be
it's me.
Lloyd.
Wait,
Or
Lloyd,
Dominic.
did you hit?
All
right.
Dominic, are you in the food court again?
We
No,
can
I'm
only
not.
run
I'm
through
at
tests
home.
to
So
test this.
I'm about to just about to head out.
It's
So I gotta go to the supermarket.
Well,
it
like
might
I
be.
said, I've been on a little longer than I expected, but you guys
be
seem
Lloyd.
still chipper. You guys want to call it, or you want to keep talking?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just got here.
Okay, then I guess
Yeah.
we'll keep going.
Okay, you keep
just got
talking, and
here.
I'll be the one that
You
drops
guys
out.
smell that? Oh, it's Lon.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Oh, it's on. Okay.
I'm gonna drop out. So
Oh,
Oh, sorry
Good
to see
night,
you go.
Dominic.
No.
Good night, Dominic.
Bye.
He has,
Auf
he has a West
Wiedersehen.
Coast live stream. He's got
Good
a.
night. Farewell. Auf Wiedersehen. How's that going?
Giveaway's presentation.
So long, farewell. Adieu.
See?
Well,
Okay, yeah, I don't know
goodbye.
this. I don't know the song.
I'm
I know
still
Auf
on
Wiedersehen is in
there.
it.
Yeah, I've only seen
All
that
right,
movie
guess
once.
who these are modeled after?
Scooby Doo.
Yep.
Mr.
That
Machine.
hilarious. Yep.
No?
Oh, after the bus?
I'm guessing.
oh,
that,
it's
yeah,
Scooby Doo.
yeah.
Yep.
After-
Scooby
after-
Doo, yeah. What was the mystery van or the mystery? What was
Mystery
it called?
Machine.
Mystery
Mystery
Machine.
Machine.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Uh-oh.
What color is that? Is that like pink?
No, it's orange.
Lavender?
Like
Orange.
Scoob.
Is that lavender? It looks lavender.
Hey, Raggy. Right, rare.
And that's a men's shoe, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's a 12, son.
Well,
You know,
I
Alexis,
still
what
hear
size shoe
that
do you wear?
noise. Do you still hear that
Alexis
noise?
don't wear no 12.
yep, we hear the noise. It's still feeding back.
It's probably me, guys, because I'm on my iPad and it's feeding back through it. I've tried to adjust
Okay.
Yeah, the Mystery Machine got that figured out.
Yeah.
So long. Now it's stuck.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh, Jim's Joni's attacking you. He says those are girl shoes.
Yeah.
Gay.
Curtis,
Ren and Stimpy. Those must be Ren and Stimpy shoes.
Those are
Redhead in
Yeah.
bondage. Scooby-Doo messed me up. Oh. Yeah, that's what did it.
whatever, dude.
Daphne got tied up a few times.
Hey, man, when you're secure in your masculinity,
Okay.
you're not afraid to wear shoes
kinda-
like that, bud.
I kind of prefer Velma with glasses and she's
Is
feeling.
that
I tell you what,
kinda thick,
I get
too.
more compliments when I wear pink shirts. I don't know why. People notice it and they say that looks really good on you. Yeah, it goes with your
Oh,
outfit.
yeah?
Yeah. And I'm
Are we getting
secure
feedback now?
in my masculinity.
no?
No.
Yeah, exactly.
No.
Okay, I put my earbud in.
Well, it's about time, you old bastard.
Oh, wow.
Wow. So we're getting
Wow.
feedback we don't want to hear. Holy cow.
Yeah, that's feedback.
Oh,
Yeah, we'll fix that.
wow.
Okay. I just fixed that feedback. Somebody's muted. Don't attack Lloyd.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
you're without
he's
Santa
saying
Claus.
something, but I don't care. All right, there you go.
Thank you, guys.
All right, you're back.
It was pithy. It was pithy, I'm sure.
It was pithy. It was pithy.
Pithy as fuck.
Look at Curtis. Velma when she lost her glass. Yeah, but she plays for
Yeah,
the other
baby.
team.
Yeah.
She plays for the other team, though.
Feel around, go looking.
She's on her hands and knees.
Yep.
Growl.
Quick, use the back door.
She go, that's not my glasses. And keep going.
Yeah.
That's not my hand.
Yeah, but didn't they make Velma gay in the most recent movie? So, yeah. Barking up the wrong tree.
Really gay.
Oh.
Not that that's a bad thing, you know. What was the
Not
redhead?
there's anything wrong with it. Seinfeld action.
Daphne, Velma.
Daphne. There you go. Everybody like
Yeah,
that.
Daphne.
Fred.
It's like Ginger and Marianne.
Yeah.
Marianne.
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 This is how.
Yeah, I like Marianne too. I'm not a big fan of big moles
She
on
was a
girls'
lovely
faces.
older woman.
She was lovely older woman, and older women have such soft hands.
Uh-huh. And they know how to hold their liquor.
You know, soft gums. You know,
By
They
the
hold them
ears.
by the ears.
I heard that
Yeah, I
come.
knew he was going there.
Oh, Lord.
lovely.
I knew that was coming. Giggity.
Oh,
If he wasn't coming, he's breathing hard.
Uh,
I need to find out how to get my disclaimer up here.
yeah.
Just like Camp Counselor Kevin.
PJ
No,
wasn't
not
even.
to sound like a weirdo. That was a beautiful woman. She was. You know, Ginger was dirty. I don't know. I just something about it.
I don't like that big mole she had on her face. I wasn't a big fan.
Yeah.
That's called a beauty mark, you moron.
I wasn't.
That's called a
So
beauty
it was
mark for you, maybe.
It was not a beauty mark. That was a mole.
That was
Big
good.
ass mole. It's the same problem I had with what's her nuts, Pretty Woman chick.
Pretty woman. Oh, you. God.
Oh my
Doesn't
God.
matter what her name is. Who cares?
Her brother's
Juliet
not.
Roberts.
Julia
Juliet
Roberts.
Roberts.
Julia Roberts, yeah.
Julia Roberts.
Yeah.
That was Judy's favorite movie. Was Pretty Woman. Like, oh,
Oh yeah.
Pretty woman.
yeah, we watched it. over
Pretty
and over and over.
woman.
Pretty.
Give you 20
Like
bucks,
her.
pretty woman.
Hey, romanticizing being a hooker. That was a great movie.
I know, isn't that awesome?
Yeah.
My friend tried that. Didn't work.
I've seen skits where they had, real life, where it was like, if this was real life, and they showed like cold sores all over the girl's face. And,
Yeah.
That's pretty funny.
Mhm.
I mean, you gotta love.
These ones are
names
more
like
subtle
Skinny
for
Marie.
you guys.
There you go.
These are more
More.
subtle.
Yeah,
Little
yeah.
Caucasian. Yeah.
What?
Casper.
Casper.
There you
Yep.
go.
These shoes actually glow in the dark. It's hilarious.
Wow.
Gotta spend your money on something.
Well,
Yeah. I love this
I
kind of
get
crap.
neural mocked. That's what I wear.
Ooh.
Because I can't fucking bend over to tie shoelaces.
Yeah.
So I gotta
Shoelaces
get.
are overrated. Yeah. Oh, mine
Yeah.
slip on. I tie them once. See how I tie
Well,
them one
I
time
actually-
exactly.
I
That's
actually
how
wear,
them on.
shoes are.
I wear Skechers slip-ons, but they look like they're laced up, but they're slip-ons. It's
Oh,
like
I had those, but I got the Skechers without the fake laces on them now.
oh
Yeah. They're great for work. You want running out the door, put them on, gone. Yep.
yeah.
There you go.
Yep, and they hold up nice too.
Yeah,
They
I
do.
wear
There you go.
Yeah.
My sketch.
Oh, there you go.
There's my Skechers.
God's got it going on.
Yep.
Yep.
I wore
Neural
out.
mocks are probably $50 cheaper.
Yeah, I wore out a pair, or two pairs of those Skechers over the years. So
Yep.
Well, I go through them faster than that, but I'm a heavy guy. I'm a heavy guy, and I've got front end alignment. So
Front end
I
alignment.
wear them out like that. But the
Yeah.
Skechers, I don't know. With their design or whatever it's about them, they straighten the foot out and they wear even. So and they last. They're like $55 a pair. $50.
So do you think it's your toe in or your camber?
Camber.
Okay.
Somebody needs to put Bill up on the rack.
Please.
Just
Who's rack?
went in.
Please do.
Yeah. Put Bill up on the rack and adjust his camber.
Skechers, old man shoes. There's actually a Skechers store on US 1.
Yep.
Trying to go in there so I could just bask in the old madness of it.
Yeah, I got Skechers on. I
I'm
kind
an
of,
old man, so you know.
I really want a pair of Chucks, like high top Chucks, like the Ramones wore. I never owned a pair of high top Chucks.
Really?
Never had. Nope.
Really?
I always wanted like the shoes like the Ramones wore. Never had a pair. Now,
What do you want? The white ones? White ones with the white?
No, they're
with
black.
the white surround with the red line.
No, the Ramones were black with white.
With the white and black star.
Speaking of old
White
man
surround.
shoes, New Balance.
Oof.
All the old men.
The last pair of New Balance I owned was in 1983.
And now I don't. Now I kind of think I'm too old to get them because I see Ken Heron with his yellow one.
Oh.
It's like
I
I don't want to be that guy. I don't want to be that guy.
There's another. Well, how about Converse? He wears those too.
That's what he's talking about. Chuck Taylor's, you doof.
No,
Chuck Taylor's are Converse.
Ken Heron wears Converse.
Yes.
Chuck Taylor's.
Yeah.
Converse or Chuck Taylor's.
Oh, okay.
Okay. At one
So you
time,
don't
Converse
want
only had
those
one
either.
shoe. They had a high top and a low top, and that was it. That's all they carried.
And if you throw in those canvas Chucks, and you're good.
Yep. That's
How
all they
about
had.
Vans? Who likes Vans?
I had canvas
Vans.
Nikes.
Yeah,
I had a couple pairs
I
of
had
Vans.
black and white checks for a while.
Never had Vans.
You never had Vans?
Never had Vans either.
Jesus
No, me either.
Christ. How about Docksiders? You ever have Docksiders?
Yeah, of course I do. I got two pairs.
Sperry's?
Yeah,
Sperry's? You know?
I've got
Yeah.
Sperry's. Actually,
Penny
I got one of each of
loafers?
them.
Yeah, penny
One of each-
loafers.
no penny loafers. No.
Reeboks pumps? Ever had Reeboks pumps?
I never had a pump.
I had odds first back in the day when I had braces. Yeah.
I'm just a shoe guy, I guess. I know you guys ever had FUBUs, I guarantee.
Yeah. Blisters on your on your feet. Yeah, there you go.
You ever have Vibrams? Vibrams with the toes? Vibrams 10 toes?
Vibram is a sole.
Yeah, I know, but they sold a shoe with the toes, 5 toes. I'm pretty sure it was Vibram.
Oh, okay.
I've got a pair of hunting boots with Vibram soles.
Yeah. No, I'm not sure.
I should order these right now. Skechers men's Go Walk Max Slip-On in the 12 and a half. You can't find 12 and a half in the store.
No.
Hmm.
That's
No.
an unusual size.
No, I found it on Amazon. These are the shoes. I'll show you. Tell you.
I used to manage shoe stores.
Here it goes.
Really, Al?
Look at this, $42.49, and they last forever. Very simple.
I think that's what I have on right now. Look at this.
I think mine are better than these. Those soles don't look that great.
Hmm.
I don't know. Nope, they're different.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're definitely different. But they're the right size. So, I don't know.
That's a good shoe though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Not bad. 12 and a half is rare.
Yeah. No, I mean, because I actually wear a 12 and a half.
And usually Skechers is true to size.
I mean, what's that brand of shoe? That's running shoe that's kind of oh god, I'll have to think of it. It was like they're not that bad. They're like $130 or something.
Puma?
No, Ghost. There was something Ghost. It was the hold on, Ghost 11s I had.
There you go, Bill. Look at this shoe.
Really light.
That shoe's pretty much what you just showed.
Brooks shoes. They're good shoes.
It's a Sketcher. See that?
Huh.
How about you, Lon? You ever have Brooks?
Huh?
Brooks shoes?
Hold on, I'll be back
Bulls
down
do.
in a minute.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Yeah, when I played football in high school, I had Brooks cleats.
Yeah, no, they're higher quality. There's a store in town that sells Brooks too, but they were supposed to last a long time for people with the outstep like that, and they didn't. So I was disappointed.
How many of you guys have had Florsheim?
The cheap ones, the Skechers lasted longer.
Yeah.
Plus I had to tie them.
My dad used to always wear Florsheim shoes.
Of course, I'm sure.
Yeah, used to wear wingtip. My dad would mow the grass in wingtips because he didn't own any tennis shoes. It's like, Dad, what are you doing?
Like, he's fancy.
Oh, it was just he didn't have any other shoes. That and his work boots that he wore on the freight dock. So, I got a story. Kind of sad.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Well, dude, shit.
Well, we I thought, well, I'll try to hatch a chicken through, doing the incubator. Chickens are 21 days, ducks are 28 days. So anyway, they call it, I think they call it piping when they start breaking through the shell.
Right.
I was reading everything I could find on it. But anyway, this bird was taking forever to get out of the shell. So everything I read pretty much said after 2 or 3 days maximum, you can help them with the shell. But by the time I started helping, the bird had already died, but it was fully formed. And when I got the shell off, it was fully formed, and it was still folded up in the shape of an egg. It was the most. I unfolded the bird, and it had everything. It had its beak, it had little claws, little wings.
Oh, boy.
So I buried it. I buried it in the hen house.
Oh, that's like an overdone balut.
I have a few chicken. I think 2 chicken eggs and 10 duck eggs. I have two chicken eggs and 10 duck eggs in the incubator right now, and today is day 28 for the ducks, but they're not coming out yet. So, but they look like.
You better help them out.
No, you don't do that on the first day. You wait until the second. I waited the 3rd day, but anyway, these are ducks, chickens. Duck shells are much thinner than the chicken. You can do the candling and see the embryo growing on the inside. So I'm hoping that we have baby ducks soon. I don't know if they'll. I guess they are fertilized because I can see it growing on the inside, right? So, but we'll see. It's pretty interesting.
Bill, you want to show them the shoe that I used to wear with my braces?
Not particularly.
that was nice.
Well, you were talking about leather shoes and
fine. There it is.
Fine. So this is what I wore with braces. And I got
it's funny. It looks just like the
funny way to lace the shoe though. Look at how they got those shoelaces laced.
Yeah, well, I had to lace those up, and by the way,
looks like a
it took a while to break them in. You'd have nice blisters on your feet for for a while, and then once you broke them in, they were okay. But imagine like pieces of metal sticking out the sides, up your legs, all the way up your hips. And that's what I wore till 7th grade.
You had braces on those? No wonder the tongue doesn't stick out that much.
Yeah.
I'll go away.
So there's the torture I went through.
Some of these jokes are just for me.
Little wimps, bastards. I'm crying. I had to wear Scooby-Doo shoes.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my God.
Art.
Who's crying about that?
Art.
Look at this, Bill.
A little
I was looking for these
overkill
shoes
there.
and I found another laptop.
Oh, there we go.
Isn't that hilarious? Looking for these stupid shoes.
What kind of Dell is that? Is that an i5 or an i7?
No, it's a old Dell.
Oh, an 03. Oh, it's an I3. I3 and a half.
Remember these Skechers?
Oh,
These
there you go.
with the super thick soles.
Yeah, I've got a pair of those.
These
There
are
you go.
probably 25 years old.
Yeah,
Easy.
I got a pair.
Those would be popular in the Philippines.
You know, I'm thinking
these are serious.
driving that dune buggy. I think that Vans might be a better choice for driving that dune buggy than Chucks.
They might be. Yeah, I would go with Vans.
Mm-hmm.
We're just talking weird shoes. Everybody see these?
Oh, holy shit!
Wow.
Yeah, Adidas made these. I
is
got like
that?
10 pairs of them. They're called what were they called? Blades, right? Yeah, spring blades.
They don't
Isn't
go
that
walking
crazy?
in mud with that.
Why?
Yeah.
So you can jump.
Spring blades. I reckon them
Yeah,
some
they're
ugly
called spring
shoes.
blades.
Yep.
Yeah.
You walk
Yeah.
in mud with that, take you weeks to get it up.
Yeah.
Some folks
Crazy
call them
shoe
shoes, but I
designs.
call them spring blades.
My boss
You
is
know
in
what?
these 3D printed shoes he's buying these days from Hoka. I think it's called HOKA. They're 3D printed or something. They got this crazy ass sole design.
You remember the shoes that had the thick soles on the front end of the shoe instead of the back end?
Yeah,
I
wasn't that
had those
Skechers or
for a
something?
while.
Those are Earth
Oh,
shoes.
no, this is
Earth
back
Earth shoes, yeah.
Earth
shoes.
shoes, yeah.
Earth shoes. Yes, that's right.
Yeah, I just
I
said
don't
that.
remember those at all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Remember the
I wore
Skechers that rolly Skechers that they had a huge ass, like a big curve on the bottom of them?
they had the front end was higher than the back end.
Yeah, we know
I
about those.
had
We're talking about something
those
else
for
now.
so long, I wore them out. It was like they were flat shoes after I got through with them.
Did anyone here ever wear platform shoes?
No. I'm not old enough. Bill might have.
No.
He's Italian from the East
I wore
Coast.
them in high school
Yeah, about
Yeah.
that time
Yeah.
I was wearing Buster Browns.
in the 70s.
Yeah, in the 70s, I wore
I, don't
platform
know. I can't
shoes.
remember.
And,
I think I might have had a pair of something like that, but I don't think so.
bell
I was
bottom
wearing
pants
Chucks.
and an afro.
I was wearing Chucks. That's all we could afford. Chucks used to be cheap. Converse
Oh,
were
yeah.
the cheap shoes. People used to tease you.
Yeah.
Yeah, Converse slip
If
and
you didn't
slides
have
is what
Nike-
they call them.
Yeah, if you didn't
Yeah.
have Nike, you were just
Yeah.
you were
Yeah, they call them Converse slip and slides when I went to school. If you showed up on a basketball court with Converse on, you just wouldn't live it down. They would tease the
That's all
crap
we-
out of you.
That was what everybody wore when I was in school. You know, for
Yeah,
tennis
yeah,
shoes,
we're
I mean.
poor, man. They're like $10 a pair when I was a kid, something like that. They're cheap.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I ever wore Converse.
Yeah.
I remember when Adidas came out, and this gal came into school. She was wearing an Adidas T-shirt, and I didn't know how to pronounce it. And I said, "Oh, Adidas," and she's like, "What?" I said, "On your top." I said, "It says Adidas." She goes, "No, it's Adidas." Now I told that story to a friend of mine here in town, who is British, and he goes, "It actually is pronounced Adidas because it's German."
Ah,
They just
What?
you hush
Adidas
me.
is
I
actually
think he's
pronounced.
making shit up. I don't think Adidas is a German company.
Yeah,
No, it is pronounced Adidas.
it's pronounced Adidas.
Adidas?
Feliz
Yeah.
Adidas.
Feliz Adidas. Feliz Adidas.
That's Spanish.
I heard
think
that one
America,
coming. I knew it was
I
coming
believe
up.
our commercials. I believe the commercials here we call them Adidas on the commercials. So
Mm-hmm.
Well, that doesn't mean it's right. I mean, that's that's just the way they pronounce it. Ian.
The idea of these shoes is they work with your body. I was looking it up. Earth shoes. I'm surprised you don't remember those, Don.
Nope.
See how they're thicker up in the front?
Yeah, there you go. That's what I wore for a while.
yeah,
No, they're like a hot thing in the 70s.
Yep.
but
Yeah. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I need to pick
Yeah.
up the nice
And they were comfy.
moccasins.
Oh
They
yeah,
were.
that's great.
Just a
You should
nice.
get some Uggs. You should get some Uggs, Don.
Oh,
These
there
Uggs.
you go. Uggs. Get
They make them for
the
guys now. Get you some Uggs.
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking just a nice thin pair of moccasins. Just-
Oh yeah, sure. Moccasins.
I thought you were getting up early, Bill. God,
I'm still gonna do that.
Early for Bill. You can leave whenever you want, Art.
Yeah, I know.
Where are you?
You don't need to run everybody else
Hey,
off before you can
I'm
go. You
just
can go whenever
helping
you
out
want,
Bill,
man.
I have nowhere to go. But
You're
Bill
trying to
is,
run everybody
oh,
off.
I gotta get up early, man. I'm going to my dad's house.
I'm gonna have to take off here in a couple minutes because I gotta go close the lodge. So.
Oh yeah, the lodge meister.
Yep, go up and.
Mm-hmm.
I'm tempted to buy these. I'm tempted to buy these shoes right now. Actually,
how about them drones?
It's your guys' fault.
What, Earth shoes?
Hold on. No, not the Earth shoes. No, these here, Brooks.
Brooks,
make a high quality running shoe, but they hold up well. They're very light. But this is not these aren't. This isn't the Ghost series. The Ghost series are really light. They're like less than 10 ounces or something. But these are a little more supportive. These are more than a walking shoe. And
what about
see, I don't have to take a chance. I can go to their store and go check them out. Actually,
there you go.
I don't think that's a discount. Obviously,
No.
And,
they got to try before you buy, though.
Well, I
what
mean,
are those?
Yeah, but it's right down the. It's on US 1. It's like 10 minutes from 5 minutes from here, something like that. 8 minutes from here. I need the black though.
Wow, dude, really?
And they come in 12 and a half wide, and 12 and a half extra wide. That's what I want to try.
Rockports.
The wider.
You ever wear
extra
Rockports?
Of course. I used to love my
Yeah,
Rockports.
those are walking shoes. Those are walking shoes.
Those were.
I used to love my Rockports. Matter of fact,
Those are the walking shoes.
They were pretty comfortable. But yeah, but that's a brand. They had all kinds of different Rockports. They stopped making the ones I like, so that was that for them. And that's when I went to Skechers. Because they're cheap too. Because I just go through the soles too quick to buy expensive shoes. Like that's twice what I'm comfortable spending usually.
Oh, twice.
Because they don't last long enough, you know.
No.
All right, what are you doing? I
will Merle mock.
This disgraceful make him. What is that? What are you doing?
Well, I'm just mocking Lon. He's always saying.
Well, anyway, it's been 2 hours and 41 minutes, and Art says I have to go to bed, so maybe we should lock it up.
Yeah.
What do you think? You guys want to keep going?
Pretend we're
I was
leaving.
going to go before, but Alexis wanted to stay, so I'm going to leave it up to Alexis.
Oh, okay. She's got her, compressor.
She's showing us her support hose at the moment.
Yep.
Well, I'm telling you.
No. Once we'll all pretend we're leaving. As soon as Art clicks out, then we'll.
We don't have to do that. We can just kick them off. I mean, that's not a. It's almost happened at least 7 or 8 times so far.
I thought maybe after the surgery.
That little fucker, he's off again. Oh, there you go.
I thought after my leg surgery I could get away from the support stockings, but I still have edema. So I guess for a little longer maybe.
Funky cold edema.
I was just gonna do that.
No, edema was the name of a band. The Way You Like It was one of their songs. Edema was the name of a band.
Yeah.
That I saw in concert.
Cold edema.
Edema.
Yeah. So Bill's leaving it up. Bill's leaving. I'm gonna go to bed, so you guys can go to bed too.
Okay.
Brenda is complimenting you on being an elk.
I am an elk.
Huh?
Yeah.
My maiden name was Fletcher, and
it is good community. I haven't been since I started the new job. I haven't gotten over there, except for on. Yeah.
Oh, good for you.
The elks.
I only
the elks
get over there on Saturday night to close the register. I haven't
9 years
to hang out for, I think 2.5, 3 weeks.
I haven't been there in like 2 years. No, actually, I go there every year because I drop my check off. And pay the $110 a year.
Yeah.
I used to go there Wednesday nights. They had a good deal I used to go for.
Yeah. I need to stop by there.
This is a Fletcher, not a Felcher, right?
Just to see everybody.
Well, Lloyd knows what that means.
What?
Yeah, Belcher. Yep. Okay.
Apparently you do too, because you made that comment.
Elves
I mean, you're the one that's
are
identifying other
Or
people.
Sivas. Huh? Oh,
Art.
Where's your camera, my girl?
Hey, Art.
Oh,
Whatever you're drinking tonight, don't drink it again.
all right.
Yeah.
It's called Citrus Burst.
Yeah, well,
Moonshine.
don't drink
Citrus
it again.
burst.
Yeah, he needs to
Moonshine,
roast his
huh?
that was
camera,
enough.
too. Yeah, you're back. You're both
Well,
backwards.
I'll save it for your show.
Sure show?
Sure
Yeah,
show.
I
Yeah.
know how to. I know how to take care of that.
I drink on this. Okay, all right, okay, all right.
Oh,
I drink on this stream all the time, and sometimes I drink a little too much. Do I get abusive like that?
No.
I'm not that good of a milk. I just
No.
realized that today was Christmas basket delivery and the Christmas party,
Hey,
and
Mike,
both of
you
them.
talk too much. Yo,
Excuse me, Art? Are you still talking? Don was talking just now.
Yeah, Art,
Yeah.
Mr.
Art.
B.
Yeah.
What's
Yeah,
that?
and the Mr. B award, the Mr. B award of the evening goes to Marco Drone Solution.
what?
And your prize is that.
Well deserved. What were you saying, Don, before the ridiculousness?
I'm not that good of an elk. I just realized that today was Christmas basket delivery and the Christmas party, and I missed both of them.
Oh no.
Aww.
Oh
Aw.
Oh, that's
Aww.
It also sucks because that means that it's going to be
You smell something?
more of a chance of
I thought it was Art.
register being off tonight.
No, he was talking about bell bottoms. These are
Probably can't get like
boot
3 times.
cut.
Boot cut, yeah.
Sorry, Don. Actually, I thought you were done. I apologize.
Uh-uh.
Oh no. He likes to be
Don,
interrupted.
look up, baby. Look where you are.
Well, it was really good to see y'all.
It's
It was
good
great
seeing
seeing
you.
Everybody
Just
cheered when you
We're
came
sorry
out.
sorry about the pain in your legs and all that. Let's hope
Yeah.
that
Hope it feels better soon.
I am hoping to because I do not like pain. It is not my friend.
that's not what you
Put
told me
some
last time you
salve
were here.
on
Yeah.
it. Then
It
game.
was a different story the last time you were here.
There's good pain and there's bad pain.
That's a different type of pain, baby.
Everyone knows there's
Well,
two
you
kinds.
hang in there, Alexis.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm doing my
need-
best. It's really.
Mm-hmm.
I think it is getting better, but it just comes out of nowhere, and I
Yeah.
have to keep reminding myself that this too shall pass.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep. That's
But
right.
I'm not the suicidal type. I'm not. That does
Well,
not cross my mind. But man, I'm
Mm.
telling you what, I was actually considering it whenever I was in the midst of all that pain. But I'll get through it. You know.
Yep.
Just remember, you are a big part of this community, and a lot of
Yep.
people care about you. So
Yeah, we need.
You are.
Yep.
You
if
are.
you
Alex.
have any questions about that, just scroll
No,
back
yeah.
in the stream and see when you joined in how happy
No,
we all
forget the
got.
community. We like you. You know, I mean, you're our friend. So it's you know,
yeah,
Mhm.
and we want you to feel
Yeah,
better.
I really
absolutely.
appreciate that. I have so few family because most of the people are passed away. I mean, you know, like
Mhm.
I've
got
got
rid of them, huh? Got it.
I
Yep.
got one aunt left, and that's
Yep,
it.
I
My
know.
brothers, I got two stepbrothers and a full-blooded brother. Of course, I got children and grandkids
Right.
and stuff. I rarely ever get to see them, but
Mhm.
you know, it's just that's not the point. The point is that pain was so bad, and I've never felt
Oh,
that. I mean, I've had a lot
Yeah.
of pain,
oh,
but
that's
nothing.
that's bad shit. Yeah. Yep.
That's
I hear you, lady.
Yeah, but I
Yep,
appreciate it. Thank you,
All right,
thank you, everybody.
up.
And I love you all too.
Yeah, man, you got that
Alright.
super nice rack too. So
Hopefully, we see you before
you gotta
Christmas.
stick around.
You like that? There's a
Oh
show.
man,
I'm glad you're here.
big old titties. You know,
Oh
so
my gosh.
Did I
you
just
guys
hear
waving
that right?
bye?
Big old what? Big old what? That line? said that?
Yeah,
yeah.
that was fun. What do you think?
That was Lon. Yeah,
Big old titties. Yeah, baby.
You guys are nuts.
We appreciate you for your mind.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
yeah,
Uh-huh.
we don't mind the other.
That's
rest
what
of
I
you,
would
too.
say too. That's what I tell her too.
Yeah.
Cool cat. Cool. Lon makes a
she
good
makes
point.
two. She makes two good points, as far as I'm concerned.
Good
I'm
time to
sorry.
call out.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Good night, Kim.
Yeah.
Good night, Alexis.
Good night, Alexis.
Oh no.
God
Good night,
bless.
Alexis. But
No, she's gone. Is she gone?
oh, she did go. I thought you just turned her camera off.
Yeah.
Nope,
She gone.
she gone.
No.
She wasn't here for the wave
She
goodbye.
gone.
Now let's all talk about how our pain is worse than hers.
Yeah, our pain. Oh my God.
Jesus.
I went out in the
Yeah,
back porch the other day and I stubbed my toe. I think I might have broken it.
Yeah,
I had a kidney stone recently. You want to hear
my
all about it?
kidney stone.
Oh,
Oh,
kidney stones are bad.
That's
that's
Kidney.
nothing.
I can
Fine.
show you my toe if you want to see.
You
it.
ought to have a spinal
got-
tap, you little
I've got pretty
pussy.
good bruise on my toe from where I think I cracked it. I can show you. I mean, you don't want to see it.
Oh, yeah. You know, you can't put
Yeah, you was
cast.
talking about that on Monday's show, weren't you?
Yeah,
Yeah, it was
Hit
on
it
my
pretty
show
good.
on
And you're
Monday.
still
Yeah.
whining, you little pussy.
I've only got one real pain. It's in my ass, and its name is
That's like a
Art.
bad episode of Bad
spinal
Santa.
tap that happened when you were an infant. Shut
Yeah.
up.
It's like
Yeah.
like a fucking episode of Bad Santa around here. Dude with that
Yeah.
elf. Yeah, Jesus.
And you're describing your parents when you were an infant. How do you even remember any of that?
Yeah, there you go. Well, unless he's like Sheldon. Yeah.
I've seen a couple episodes of that. I'm not sure what the hype is. I thought I seen the clips, so I thought, oh, let's check it out. Because the clips are hilarious, but what they do is what they always do. They take the absolute best stuff and make clips out of it. You try to watch the whole show, and they're like, yeah.
Oh, like the Big
This
Bang
gets
Theory?
tired kind of
The rest
quick.
of it sucks. Yeah.
And
yeah.
the Big Bang
Young
Theory
Sheldon.
Young Sheldon.
You get
Yeah.
to like
Young
the
Sheldon,
characters
yeah.
after a while, and then you start watching it, and it's pretty good. I like the brother actually.
All right.
He's got that.
Yeah,
spin-off.
Georgie. Yeah.
Yeah.
Georgie was good.
And Georgia's got a good show.
Yeah,
The grandmother is
that's
great.
actually pretty funny.
Hmm. Yeah.
With Will Sasso was his father-in-law. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's pretty funny, actually. It's all right. I
What,
watched a few
Young
episodes.
Sheldon?
And, yeah, it's a spin-off from Young Sheldon. His older brother is
Oh,
married.
there's another
Yeah.
spin-off of the spin-off.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
Georgie and Mandy's first
Wedding. Wedding.
first
Wedding. Yeah,
that wedding.
right. I know it's
That-
hard for you to say.
Stop it.
You've never had one, so it's hard for you to say that. But yeah.
Wedding.
Ah,
He's getting ready to, though. I'll tell you, Art.
I haven't seen it.
Oh, go ahead.
It's okay.
Young
It's fine.
Sheldon? Oh.
No, George and Mandy's first marriage or first wedding, whatever it was.
Yeah, first marriage. Yeah,
First
it's
marriage,
his
yeah.
marriage. Yeah, it's good. You know, it's okay. I mean, I watched a few episodes and I was enjoying it, and then I just stopped watching it. I don't know why. It
I
seems
like
like kind of the same jokes all the time.
I like Young Sheldon. I watched it because my wife and I watched it. It was on, and we'd watch it and would watch it. It wasn't until months in that I realized that the person playing Meemaw was Annie Potts.
Really, you didn't recognize that?
I did not realize she was just she was just Meemaw to me, and then
Yeah.
it hit me that was Annie Potts. It's like, oh my gosh.
Who the fuck is
She's
Annie
got-
Potts?
She's from Designing Women.
Yeah,
Ghostbusters.
She was on Ghostbusters. She was
Ghostbusters.
a receptionist on Ghostbusters. Where I discovered Annie Potts was Corvette Summer.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh,
She's doing a lot of
Yeah.
stuff.
with
Yeah.
She didn't wear a bra.
Michael.
Mhm,
And she still looks great for a woman her age, actually.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, she does.
mhm.
and she doesn't. But you used to her being just the wisecracking, and then
Grandma.
a certain dialect, and then she's playing Meemaw, who's
Right.
still wisecracking, but she's got that accent, and it just never clicked to me that that's who that was.
Well, that's how good she was then.
Mm-hmm.
That you never caught on. It's like, oh, that's Ann Potts. Oh my God, I've been deceived.
Yeah.
Huh?
Really?
Anyway, Young Sheldon was all right, but like I said, I kept seeing the shorts, so I thought, well, let me check this out because the shorts are hilarious. But then you watch the whole show and you're just like,
Yeah.
I get it. The kid's
I like
precocious
George, the dad. He's good. He's kind of funny.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. You kind of like it's one of those things where you just watch it, because you kind of like the characters and the storyline.
Mm-hmm.
Georgie
What
became
about
the
Sheldon?
funniest one.
It's not nearly as funny as the original. What's the series?
Oh yeah,
Big Bang Theory.
Big Bang Theory. That's
Big Bang Theory wasn't that funny either.
I thought it was very funny.
Oh,
I
very
thought
funny.
the first season was funny. I thought the first season, and then they switched the bitches up, and then I'm like, what?
The way they could have saved it. The problem was that they all got girlfriends. By the end of it, it was just that it was friends. It was some other.
Yeah, that's
every
right.
show. What they should have done is, they get these relationships that they just splinter off, and new nerds move in. They had the guy who had the rock collection. He was
that
geologist.
guy.
You had the Stewart. He could have moved into the apartment. You could have moved new nerds in and kept the show fresh.
Okay, and why aren't you a writer?
And explore different aspects of it. They all became kind of the same nerds.
Belligerent.
And why didn't you write to Chuck Lorre about it and say, "Hey, I got this great idea"?
I have lots of good ideas that they don't listen to.
Put a cork in it.
Yeah, they didn't listen to him. He sent it in.
Godzilla -1 was great, but I don't know if you guys have seen it, but there was a couple ways
like 5 times.
Couple ways to tie it into the original Godzilla that would have made it a very dark but very good show.
That's very
original.
Cool,
what are you talking about? The original
moonshine talking.
Oh,
wait a minute now. Hold on a second, Don. I'm just kind of curious. -1 tied it into the original one with
no, it
Terry?
didn't. -1 did not tie it into the 1954.
You wanted it to,
but it could have very easily, and the way it could have would have been an extremely, extremely dark.
Mm-hmm.
Wait a minute, how though? It did attack Tokyo, just like the 1954 version.
Yeah, but they sunk Godzilla to the bottom of the ocean instead of using the oxygen destroyer like they did in 1954. They could have easily done the oxygen destroyer storyline. And I don't want to do spoilers, but there was the woman and the little kid that was in
She's infected. Yeah, she's infected. Yeah.
Well, yeah, but she had the little kid that she kind of adopted and was looking after.
Right.
And her.
The little girl.
They could have tied that into the original 1954 and made her and the little kid the same ones that were cowering when Godzilla came through. Remember that?
But they were separated. They were separated in -1. Oh, you want to rewrite -1 totally? I see.
Not totally. No, they weren't separated until the scene where she.
When Godzilla attacked, they were separated. She was at work, and the little girl was at the neighbor's.
Yeah, but if they would have, it's not totally right. It's just having her instead of pushing him out of the way and getting obliterated, but then you find out later
getting blasted,
okay.
right?
Instead of doing that, have her with the little
stop
girl
talking because we're ruining the show for people who are never going to watch.
And how did that make you feel?
You're a bit loud, Art.
Ruin what show?
Camera. I like camera.
And therefore, what?
Somebody hasn't watched -1. They probably don't want to watch it then.
I just watched it.
It's been out forever. Yeah, it's been on. It's been out for months.
Yeah,
almost a year actually.
I think I binged all of those, so I get caught up with whatever the newest one was.
I like those movies.
Yeah, it's -1.
Young when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, me does love Godzilla movies. Yeah.
I would say -1 is in the top 5 of the Godzilla movies.
Yeah.
Oh, easy. I would say it's in the top 3.
Right up there with Die Hard as a Christmas movie.
When I was a kid,
we're talking about Godzilla movies now.
My favorite was Gamera, actually.
Gamera.
You get some little Japanese kids yelling his name out, and somehow this 400-foot tall monster could hear him. and in the middle of all this destruction and everything.
Gamera is really neat. He is full of turtle meat. Gamera.
No, Gamera. No, my favorite Godzilla movie probably was Rodan of all things, just because it was really,
Gamera
not
wasn't
realistic's the wrong word to use, but it
Gamera
was more
not,
realistic.
Gamera was
Gamera was not
standalone.
tied in.
Gamera had nothing to do with Godzilla.
Yeah, it was not. It was.
I know.
It was
I'm
a
not talking
kaiju,
about
but it wasn't.
Gamera.
Yeah, they're going off a tangent, Bill.
Oh.
Don't you understand?
No, I was just talking about Rodan was in the Godzilla movie series, and the Rodan movie was really good in the sense that it was, I hate to use the word realistic, but it was less cartoony
Well,
and
that's how
more
Godzilla started as
realistic.
a horror movie.
Yeah. The very first one, yeah, you're right. But then he got all campy and shit.
Yeah, I was just going to say campy, but campy was part of the charm of these movies. You had that giant guy in a robot costume.
Just like Batman.
You're thinking about Jet Jaguar.
Yeah, Jet Jaguar. Jet Jaguar.
Kick out of it.
Yeah, and Mecha Godzilla and whatever. Yeah, they went off the rails. But I'm just saying, Rodan had some suspense to it. You didn't see the monster till a little bit into the movie. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I just like Rodan as a movie, and -1 reminds me of Rodan and the original Godzilla in the sense that it was a better
Godzilla
quote
was
unquote
actually
movie.
He was a scary monster.
Now, do you remember when
it was?
These monster movies made a comeback, and they did Godzilla versus Kong the first time,
Yeah.
and then there was a big deal with the fact that apparently the American version, Kong basically wins, and then they actually had a release in Japan where Godzilla won the match.
When they redid.
You talking about the '60s, or are you talking about the current?
No, not
Godzilla
current,
versus Kong was the third Godzilla movie.
Yeah, and it was a horrible
of the modern stuff. But they
That
did
Kong
one
was
way
bad.
What
back
do you
in
think
the
about the one that came out a few years
70s
ago?
or 80s. 70s or 80s.
Yeah.
They did one in the
Well, they
80s.
did a 2021 version too. But, no, I meant the older one.
The 58 or
Yeah.
57, something like that. Let's see, 54 was the original.
50s too.
54.
I'm thinking early '60s, late '50s. Don, I'm with you on that one.
Yeah.
I'm thinking Godzilla versus King Kong. It was a third Godzilla movie. I'm wanting to say it
Oh,
was
here
in
we
late
go.
50s, like 58 or 59, something like that. But I could be wrong. It could be 60.
It was poor. It was poor, and the Kong was just not very good. The Kong makeup wasn't that good.
No.
Bill's looking up.
I'll find it. It wasn't that old. I remember it was in the
Yeah, it was the third Godzilla movie.
the one I'm talking about. I'm sorry, but I can't even find that one yet so far. All I keep coming up is the one that was made in 21.
Right.
But they made it kind
Was
of
there
a big
one in the
deal out of it.
'70s? I can't think of it.
I'm
I
trying to
can't. It
think,
feels like
because-
there was one in the '70s.
Yeah, because they made a big deal out of the fact that they had two different endings.
Nope.
Apparently, the one shown in Japan, Godzilla one.
And that was the one that I'm talking about.
In the '50s. Yeah. I think Don is right. It felt like, because remember when they did the Kong remake in the '70s with what's her nuts? I can't think of her name right now. Fuck. Sorry, some blonde chick, right? I can't think of her name right now.
Yeah. Is that in the 70s?
He was on the World Trade Center.
That was
He was on the World
1978.
Trade Center. Yeah, he was on the World Trade
I'm
Center.
pretty sure that was 1978. Then they had the second King Kong movie that came out a couple years later where he had a heart transplant. They had a female Kong, which was ridiculous.
1962.
1954 was the first
1962
one.
was
Jessica Lange.
62.
Jessica Lange is the one you're talking about in the 70s King Kong, but yeah,
Oh,
62.
62, and I'm right. It says here who won in the original Kong versus Godzilla. The one we knew well was each one had a different outcome to the monster battle. If you saw the film in Japan or elsewhere in Asia, Godzilla was the winner. In the American cut, Kong was victorious.
Yep. And that was a third Godzilla movie.
Yeah.
I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure.
they made the deal because Godzilla was a Toho, and King Kong was Metro Golden Mare or whatever. It was probably MGM or something like that. I can't remember.
That would
Who
be
was
MGM.
the studio
It
for
is
King
MGM,
Kong?
yeah. And the film was followed by Mothra versus Godzilla. April 29th,
Yeah.
1964.
I really like that movie just because of little mini girls and stuff. I like that movie, but it got a little. It was getting into the campy zone. Yeah, because they were all like Martha. Rah. It was just cute.
Little Asian Tinkerbells.
Yeah, exactly. It was just cute, but once again, it really started getting campy.
Mhm.
You know, but I
See,
like Mothra. Mothra was one of my favorite characters.
I thought the Godzilla -1 would have been really cool when they came across Godzilla out at sea. They had that boat, they could chase the boat and stuff like that. I thought this was really cool.
Mm-hmm.
Like this is a lot like Jaws. It'd be really cool if they basically made Godzilla as Jaws, where they were just trying to get their boat back to the shore and avoid Godzilla.
Mm-hmm.
See,
That would have been the movie.
You
That'd
didn't
been
like
awesome.
this. You didn't like this movie, but King Kong versus Godzilla was released theatrically in Japan August 11th, 1962, and grossed 352 million
I didn't say I didn't like it.
yen. No, Lon said.
Who said it? No,
You
I said
said.
the Godzilla costume wasn't very good.
The Kong
I mean,
costume
not the
wasn't very
Godzilla. I
good.
mean, the
The
King
second
Kong.
highest
The Kong
grossing-
costume wasn't very good.
Making it the second highest grossing Japanese film in history upon its release, and the film remains the most attended Godzilla film in Japan to date. Wow. That's pretty impressive.
Wow.
How'd you think that's
You know, the
impressive?
Godzilla movie I hated was the one where he got all. You're gonna know which one I'm talking about, Don. It's semi. It's
Nite, John Star.
semi
Yeah, Brandon.
modern. It's semi-modern, where he gets all mutated, and in the end, he shoots off lasers everywhere. Godzilla.
2000.
God dang, I can't think of it right now. No. It's a real. It's whack. It's whack.
The Godzilla
It
movie.
would be Godzilla versus
something.
Destroya.
No, it's I'll look it up. I can't
You're
remember.
not thinking of. Let's see. I know there's the one that it was very like they really wanted to be the Matrix. They had the aliens dressed in black leather.
Oh God, that was horrible too.
That was Godzilla Final Wars.
That was horrible.
Yeah.
Godzilla versus Mothra was 1964.
Yeah, I said that.
And
Yeah, I
then
knew they
there
started
was
releasing them on like almost a 2-year schedule.
Ghidorah was the three-headed monster. Right after.
Ghidorah.
There's
Godzilla raids again.
Shin.
King Kong versus Godzilla. Mothra versus Godzilla. Ghidorah, the three-headed monster, was the fifth one. Invasion of Astro Monster. Yeah, it had King Ghidorah and Rodan in it.
Yeah, like I say, I was gonna say that was Rodan.
Godzilla versus Megalon.
Megalodon.
No.
No,
Yeah.
it's
Shin
Megalon.
Godzilla. Before I forget.
Shin Godzilla was
Godzilla.
very Shin Godzilla. I would put that there in the top 5. It was a different it was a different style of Godzilla. It was a different story
Weird.
of Godzilla, but it was whereas the other Godzilla, it was about the ineffectuality of the military. This was about the bureaucracy in Japan. It was.
Yeah, it was.
If you read into it, it came out right after the Fukushima meltdown.
Nuclear power plant debacle. Yeah.
And it was about all these politicians talking about what they should do, and there's this horrible thing that no one can do anything about, and it was just everybody talking about it.
Yeah, exactly. That was one of the best parts about the movie. Yeah.
Whatever
Godzilla versus the Smog
happened to his
Monster.
kid, though? Whatever happened to the son of Godzilla?
Minya.
There's a couple movies actually.
There are a couple movies, and then you have the one. I can't remember which one it was, but it was actually just a dream sequence. The kid had a dream sequence where him and Minya was talking to him.
That was horrible.
And if
that was horrible.
No, if you watch it, if you don't watch it with the subtitles on that one, I can't remember which one it is. But you want to watch the actual dubbed one because Minya speaks with this stupid, like twangy American accent. It's hilarious. Oh, what are you doing? Oh, it's so great.
I think it's time for me to leave.
Stupid as possible.
You all have a great evening, and I'll catch you on the other side.
Bye, Art.
Bye-bye.
Bye,
You
Art.
leaving? Okay.
Bye.
Bye, Art.
Bye.
Bye, Art.
To get rid of art, all you have to do is talk about Godzilla.
Yeah. No, Shin
I'll keep
Godzilla
that
was
in
just
mind.
whack, but it was a good movie in the
Shin
sense of a
Godzilla.
movie.
Have you seen any of the artwork for Shin Godzilla? Like the stuff that they didn't use? Because every time Godzilla came out, it would evolve and become something else.
Right.
And if you look at the tail of Godzilla whenever it finally freezes, when they freeze it, there were human shapes in it. And the next mutation was going to be a bunch of like humanoid Godzillas that were human sized running around. And according to the artwork, Godzilla was going to keep evolving until basically it was Godzilla Earth. The original concept was even crazier than what we got on screen.
Yeah, they cut a lot of that stayed on the floor. I watched a documentary about it, and they said a lot of that, about a couple hours of footage ended up on the floor.
Mm-hmm.
It could have been a 4-hour movie if it would have been up to the director. It would have been a 4-hour movie.
But it was interesting. I like it because he didn't come ashore to just destroy a town or attack people. He'd come ashore and evolve and
eat a few thousand people and leave.
No, he wouldn't. He'd just stand there.
We get a little Japanese takeout.
He's just standing there. That was so creepy. That was so creepy about Shin Godzilla. He would just come out. And
but the problem is, he was hungry an hour later.
Yeah. No, he killed a lot of people, though. I mean, he
but not
a bunch of buildings and shit.
But it wasn't like he was intentionally coming ashore to kill people.
Oh, okay.
Then it's
I
okay.
won't debate his intentions. I won't debate his intentions.
It's only 73,455 cases of manslaughter. Then it's all right.
No, it's like the original Godzilla. You see him; he comes forward and he's attacking, and he's attacking. This is more like the people were just in the way of this giant thing that didn't really even take.
I agree with that. I don't think it was malicious, but I'm not sure that Godzilla was malicious in the 1954 movie necessarily. I think he was coming ashore for a purpose, and people just happened to be there, like he was coming home or something. You know what I mean? I can't remember the story, like a salmon or something.
A 400-foot
I'm not sure he was
salmon
pissed.
that breathes fire.
Yeah. Well, I mean, for real though. And then they attacked him, and then of course he retaliated. But I think initially he was on a trip, basically. I mean, he was on a walkabout, so to speak. I mean, he was going somewhere, and people just happened to be in the way.
Yeah, but
I don't think he attacked maliciously.
I'm trying to remember Shin Godzilla. If I remember right, Shin Godzilla, he didn't even acknowledge the attacks from the people. He was just there.
Potentially, but I feel like he hit him with the heat blast a few times. So the military and shit like that, it feels like it because they definitely attacked him. You know what I mean? And it feels like he retaliated.
I haven't seen it since it came out, so it's been a few years. I need to rewatch it.
Yeah, me too. I'm with you. I haven't seen it since it came out either, so I'm not sure. I'm
what you're
talking
saying
fuzzy.
is we're back on these drones. We don't attack them, right?
Not until we know what they are.
Yeah.
Yeah, if they start breathing fire, I don't know.
It'd be stupid to attack something if you don't know what it is.
And you start shooting at shit, you don't know what it is. That's how people get killed in deer hunting scenarios.
Mm-hmm.
You just start opening fire. You don't know what it is.
Shoot it down, and it's flying over residential neighborhoods.
Yeah.
And if it really is the size of an SUV, that may not be a good idea.
Right.
I was thinking they need
shooting
to
in a residential area.
Drape a giant net over it with a parachute attached to it. Just bring it down.
Yeah, I don't think people understand what happens with bullets anyway. You fire a bullet. They don't just disappear.
What goes up must come down.
They just keep going until we're in outer space, and then it's safe. They don't come back. They don't come
Bullets
back.
hurt.
They don't just disappear, dude.
What goes up must come down.
Yeah.
Hey, Lon, when I was about 14, I went out in the backyard and I took a bow and arrow and I shot. I said, I want to see how high I can go. Got that thing back, looked up, and I said, where'd it go? Like that. I took off running. I heard it come down and it hit about 5 feet from me.
Oh, God.
Yeah. I'm telling you, that was the last time I shot one up in the air.
Yeah.
What kind of head was on it, Brad, or just a regular?
It was just a regular
head?
Any kind would have been bad.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, any kind's bad, but some are worse than others. That's all.
Yeah, it wasn't one of those razor tips. It was just a regular arrow,
It's like
Oh,
throwing
okay.
a
You're talking
lawn
basically.
dart straight up in the air.
Yeah.
I miss lawn darts were fun. That was stupid when they got rid of them.
Jarts. Jarts.
All right,
Yeah,
guys.
that's one of those games.
You want to wave goodbye to everybody? It's been 3 hours and 14
Oh, that's right. I
minutes.
forgot.
Yeah.
I
We've
gotta
been
get
on
up
for a while.
register.
Yeah. All right, let's do this song. Hold on. Where is it? There it is. All right.
Jazz hands.
Well, now it's time to say goodbye to Bill and all the tribe. Thank you all for coming, and we hope you will subscribe. You're all invited back next week to watch another show. We're all too drunk and tired, so we're gonna have to go.
That's just art.
Y'all come back now. You hear?